And welcome back to Diced Coffee, where a group of nerds gather around the internet to give you unsolicited life advice again. Last week, we have transitioned our victims into misfits in a D&D story, of which all of you, for one reason or another, found yourselves on the longship, the Majesty's Pride, with a destination set for Grescia, within the same continent, and it was a 5-day journey where 5 of you have agreed to become the security force of this boat. Not that anything came of that, but as you traversed forth, you had a bit of a fighting fit, you had some food, upgrades to your lodgings because of your decision to volunteer for this endeavor, and a curious nobleman also on board the ship was overheard by Rolf to require the assistance of mercenaries for whatever problems he was facing due to his mines being infested with some form of creature or abomination, and his miners not returning for the last month. As you stepped out of the Majesty's Pride, you were confronted by this noble, who requested you to investigate the mines, see what was going on, and try to figure out why his miners never returned and why the people he hired to search the place didn't come back. Upon investigating the mines, you quickly found out that it was haunted to an extent, but beyond that, it was also plagued with these, as Scarlet so eloquently put it, demented contortionist demons roaming the caves. And after a few missteps, you found yourselves missing Godiva, who was taken by these monsters. And, well, the only thing left of her was her pet Goose, who just sat there, told to stay quiet, with a small tear coming out of its little eye, and just stayed atop the caved-in entrance of his mines. So, 4 of you are left, and for your own individual reasons, have decided it would be good to go rescue Godiva. You are back at the entrance of these mines, where the stalactites have been destroyed by these demons to cave in most of the entrance. What would you like to do now? Yeah.
So I think we follow them?
Yeah. What about
Hey.
Hazel? Can you...
Rolf will not speak for
No,
everyone
okay.
else, but Rolf will save, or at least try to save Boss Lady. Rolf doesn't like this idea.
I don't think it's a good idea either, but we can't just leave her there.
Yeah.
And her goose is waiting.
I'm gonna cook that goose.
It's just sitting on the rocks there.
Don't blame the goose, Carl.
How?
Everyone
Okay.
agreed that we
I
hide the
won't.
goose first?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. They might come back, find nice juicy goose. Triple worse if Goose dies. Just saying.
That's true. Are we going to put him back in the wagon? I mean, he's not exactly safe from other people who might think that he's a delicious meal.
No. Rolf has an idea. Can I pick up the
Mhm.
goose and just, put him in between a bunch of rocks, well hidden, so that,
Give him a dagger.
That's
Yeah,
actually
I like that idea.
That's
Let's give him a
actually-
dagger.
that's actually exactly what the goose is doing. It's just in between a bunch of rocks, just staying there, sitting.
Okay. Let's
Wait,
place
this
another
knows how to
rock.
hide.
There you go. Okay. Now that Goose is hidden, we must follow the trail like Hansel and Gretel.
I'm just gonna
Right.
pick. I'm just gonna pick up some tree stones, and as we walk, I'm just gonna put in some of the honk sounds in the stones. Okay, try to infuse them with some sounds that we can use later as a distraction.
Okay. Rolls,
3.
you're still batshit blind. Just saying. You can
She
light a
left
torch
out a
if you want.
bunch of shining. She left a bunch of
Yeah.
pitons, right?
Yeah, those are
Lighted out
like those are
pitons.
like small lit up kind of pitons, but you don't have a major source of light, so you can just see that on the ground.
Ah, okay.
It's sort of like
one of those
seeing-
neon things.
Yeah,
they
it's
leave
like a
on
glow stick.
raves.
It's
Okay.
just like a glow
Yes,
stick, but
there
it's
you go,
not
glow stick.
enough to kind of light up the whole area.
Okay.
Although Scarlet can make fire, I think.
Yeah.
Torch,
Do you need
torch
this?
then.
Just
Yes.
has a large ball of fire from her hand, just carrying it around.
Okay. Apparently, those things don't need their eyes. So, Rolf will go ahead, move forward while being sneaky.
You have to move with Scarlet because she's the source of light.
Okay, I'm gonna make a damn torch just so that we could do this.
Alright, you light up a
Yeah,
torch.
yo,
Be sneaky with the torch, though.
You light up a
Yeah.
torch.
Yes, I light up a torch.
Make a stealth check.
Just a quick one.
Okay.
I'll be removing my scale mail too for the disadvantage. So that
Okay.
disadvantage.
That is.
That makes your AC 10 plus dex.
8, that's 22.
Yeah, it's 14.
You're hidden.
Oh, no, wait,
Um,
yeah, 22.
Kind of putting the torch a little lower than higher to see where you're going, just step by step, very carefully and quietly moving ahead. You find yourself away from the entrance and back in that clearing where there are two sort of larger entrance-like structures that you can go through, and the two on the side that are kind of crawl spaces that you have to crawl your way in.
Okay. So, use passive perception just in case, checking traps and such. Pitfalls and all of that.
You don't perceive any traps. You can investigate if you like.
Okay. Investigate our paths while I'm at it. See if there are any traps.
Go ahead.
Ooh, boy. 10 plus 5, 15.
15. Yeah. You look around, take it in for a second. You don't see any traps laid here. This place doesn't look like it's been altered. You know, it doesn't look like it's been made by a human. It looks like a natural
It's
cavern,
not man-made.
and it doesn't look like something that a human has tampered with at all. So it looks like a natural cavern.
Okay. I keep leading these guys ahead, following the pitons.
So the pittance lead to
Stealthily.
Pittance lead to the right path. So one of the two larger paths, and they lead to the right. I need everyone to make a group stealth check. Essentially, you just need more successes than failures.
Not 20.
Nice.
Not
Total.
one.
My Layla total.
It's 14. Yeah, 14.
26.
26, 14 for all.
Yeah, 14.
12 for me.
12 and 1.
Mhm.
Scarlet, as you kind of move forward, you kind of your sword kind of clings to this rock, and Halvik stutters a bit, and then as he kind of stops himself from making a sound, he hits a rock from behind, and then you guys hear. There's just one of them that's just crawling there. Make a stealth
How
check
far
to
is
avoid
he?
him. He's about 30. He's about 20 or so feet forward. So this is sort of, this is like a 10-foot wide entrance. So you walk 2 by 2. Rolf was in front. You were there. Alvik and my lady in the back. The thing's about 20 feet from the guys in front. Make another
Ooh.
stealth check to see if you can avoid him
That's
from
Grabbing my
I
sword
rolled
to
a
prepare a
regular
strike in
19.
case.
I don't want to do the math.
19 plus 8?
Yeah, 19 plus 8. I don't want to do the
27.
math.
That's fine.
11.
11.
11 too.
Dirty 20.
2 successes and 2 failures. Check. It's just grip your sword. You forget that the handle is lever bound and just with your right glove roll initiative
Can I?
as it moves.
God damn it. Okay.
Just one more.
So, he-
I always get 9s. 9, 9.
that's 8.
Oh
16.
no, that's 11 as well.
16.
That's 8,
Um,
4. I rolled a 12.
12, 16. What's my Layla?
I got a 23.
23, 9.
16.
Scarlet, what's yours?
11.
Okay, my Layla, you're first. You are behind Scarlet, I presume.
Oh.
And this thing is 20 feet away from Scarlet, so it's about 25 feet from you. Can you move the mic closer to you?
Can I throw? Can you hear me now?
Yes. Throw
Okay. Produce flame, and then I'm going to throw the flame at the creature.
Is it a bonus action to throw the flame? It's an action to cast the flame.
Bonus action thing.
Although when you cast the spell as an action, on a later turn you can hurl the flame. So you can't throw it at the same time that you make it.
Okay, so she's casting.
You can cast it, but you can't
Okay,
throw it in the same turn.
I'm going to. Okay.
So you
Or I can just approach it and slash it with my scimitar.
10 feet to get past Scarlet, another 20 feet. Yeah, you're fine. That's all your movement.
I have
get that
35 feet of movement.
Yeah, make an attack roll.
Not 20. Again, I don't know why.
2d8.
Sorry.
Double the dice,
2d8.
2d8 plus your dex.
6 plus 5, 11. 15.
Oh yeah, you kill it. Just out of sheer instinct, Scarlet, as you are about to draw your blade, my lady just kind of moves forward and stabs it through the head with a scimitar. Just slashes it through the head, cleaves it open. I need everyone to make another stealth check.
15 plus 8, 23.
30, 20.
20,
10.
Finally,
Three.
finally.
10,
19.
19. That's enough.
It was a 20, then it flipped.
As you hear other things crawling, you stay quiet and don't move a muscle. Scarlet, your sword was just about to hit the rock again, as you see Rolf and Halvik kind of grab onto the metal. Just, and for a second you think you're
Silence,
hurt.
angry lady. When
You're-
2 elephants fight, it's the grass that gets hurt.
Okay, you just grab onto it.
Endanger not wolf.
It moves back. We can use another stealth check to follow the next section with the pittance.
18.
18,
16.
16,
plus 2.
Layla,
23.
23, 1.
I got another nat 2.
You make it past this sort of 30-ish, like about 40-foot cavern, like this thin cavern as you crawl through. The rest of you make it. Charlotte, Rolf kind of staying there in front, following the pittons. Charlotte, as you exit, you kind of squeeze your way, but your sword hits one of the rocks as Mylena puts her hand in front of it. And just kind of squeeze through. Your sword keeps hitting this sort of narrow cavern passage. The rest of you make it. You are in front of this. What's the term? A gap. There's like a 20-foot jump in front, and it falls down to a bunch of stalactites. And you are just on the edge of it. The pittons, well, you can see a little bit of tiny flickers of light, which you assume are the pittons that go dive, just dropping down. And there's some on the other side. You can also see some of the ones with 60 feet of dark vision. You can see a few of these things on the walls as they're kind of crawling, going inside. They're going through that path. If you wait for about a few minutes, you find that everything within the room that you're able to see with your 60 feet kind of go inside, and you're not seeing any of them anymore. But there is a 20-foot long jump in front of you, and between the exit of that path that you took and the platform, you have about 10 feet. And then there's a 20-foot jump over to the other side.
I mean, we didn't disturb them, right?
No, that's what the stealth check was for.
Okay.
Can I investigate if there's other paths that we can cross?
Make an investigation check.
Can I help her do that?
You can give her advantage, or you can roll on your own. Your choice.
I suggest you roll on your own. I've been getting one since earlier, so.
Yeah,
Okay.
I will roll.
Make your separate
Yeah.
investigation roll.
That's not this good. Oh! 18.
18.
Oh, damn.
Rolf?
That's 4 plus 7. I only got an 11.
11. Okay. Between the two of you, quietly kind of looking around, feeling the ground, I'm assuming that you're not doing enough to make sound. So not a lot of movement. Feeling for everything seems to be the only path. However, there seem to be kittens and rope attached to the side of the wall, probably left behind by previous climbers, the ones that Roderick Stone hired. The last group he hired were professional spelunkers. So this looks like climbing equipment rather than the pittons that you guys use, because they're kind of large nails that you hammer into a rock, and then they have these large rings where the rope can go through.
Just gonna beckon them.
You guys can see, eventually you guys and Rolf putting up a torch can see that rope going through. It looks like it's ready to be climbed. The rope doesn't seem to have degraded yet. But it's going to be really hard to climb that and not make any noise.
Hal, can you
Yes.
toss your squeaky toys somewhere far?
Where? Towards them?
Across the place from where we are.
Okay. I'm gonna try one of the stones.
Bro,
Can I make a range attack or something? No. I just
do you have a ranged weapon? Just roll that. It's a
Oh.
throw, so
yeah.
if you don't, it's a dex plus proficiency. The crossbow will do.
Okay, so it's 2 plus 2. It's plus 4. Okay. Throwing, that is 11, so I'm gonna try throw the
11.
rock.
Okay. Throw. The stone. It is
Anyone
only.
wanna go
It can
first?
only be heard within 10 feet, but it does echo.
Yeah.
Fortunately, it only lasts 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
and how far do we have to cross? 20 feet.
20 feet climbing.
Oof.
You want me to create some more? We drop it while we climb.
It's not fair. How many can you make?
I can create 5 at a time.
That's the one.
Do we have anything else that can make noise?
Do you?
I'm guessing if we're crossing, there's no way that we can fight from.
Technically, you can. One-handed fighting while holding onto the rope and planting your feet.
Oh.
Yeah, but then that would
Okay.
be disadvantage, uneven terrain, right?
Yes. And they
Mhm.
could also use their attack to try and throw you off into the stalactites. The alternative is also the jump mechanic. But that
What
might make noise on the other side.
What did we see when I throw the? Are they approaching or not? Did they?
Nothing seems to have come closer to it.
Okay.
Here we go. Long jump. You can make a long jump. You cover a number of feet equal to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet before the jump. So if you have a 10-foot run, you can move a number of feet equal to your strength score. You are 20 feet away from here.
That wouldn't work with.
Yeah, I mean, I only have 18 as well, so that's 2 feet short.
It had to be the one with the wings that had to be taken. It
That's
had
true.
to be the one who can fly.
That's true.
Okay. How about this? Try to help. Give Rolf a rope, and then Rolf will try to tie onto the other side, and then shimmy quietly if Rolf could jump quietly.
Actually, is it possible for me to like a rodeo a stone that I can see 20 feet away?
Yeah, that.
You want to throw a rope? You want to tie a rope, throw it onto a stone on the other side?
Yeah, something like
Well,
that.
there are stalactites on the other side. Make a dexterity roll.
Why do I have? I'm gonna try.
Just dex, so +2.
21.
21?
Impressive.
Good work, vertically challenged one.
Guys, the more you speak, the more you're gonna need a stealth roll to actually say anything.
Okay.
Hey, voices echo in caves, just saying.
I'm just
Is there a
trying.
rock where we can tie it? Yeah.
On your
on our
side?
Yeah, there should be. I'm just trying.
Make me an intelligence check.
For me,
Yeah, just an intelligence check.
that's 18.
Okay.
I
You
think
tie the
that's
rope.
fine.
What's the plan?
Cool.
Dangle.
That, like, kind of hugging with the hands and feet, or
Mhm.
hanging above, or tight roping.
Like
Hands
what,
on.
gym class.
Okay. Hands and feet is athletics.
Oh,
Who wants to go first?
do I get
Or right
advantage because I'm small?
No.
Can I use acrobatics on that instead?
Actually, you get disadvantage because you can barely hug onto it with enough grip from smaller hands. You can use acrobatics if you want to tightrope it.
Tightrope?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
No.
gonna use acrobatics.
Yeah, Rolf is gonna tightrope it just so that I could use.
It is harder
acrobatics.
than climbing though, meaning higher DC, but you can use your acrobatics, or you can use athletics. So
Yeah, let's give acrobatics a try.
go ahead. Roll whatever you want to roll.
Do we have to
All
roll
of
all
us.
of us?
Yes, all of you are crossing, aren't you? Or
Yeah.
One by one.
see Jesus, a good roll.
17 plus. What is my
Finally.
acrobatic? Acrobat. 17 plus 6.
nice. So Rolf goes first with one torch in hand and sort of another rock in the other to balance himself. Just kind of and lands in the front very quietly. Who's next?
Dirty 20.
You, not being a tightrope or graceful person, just kind of tighten the grip of your sword on the lever, just the strap, and then just grab on and muscle through it. And then just kind of grab onto the ledge and pull yourself up very carefully. Who's next?
15.
15.
Why am I
15.
why are
What
my
is this?
hands-
Acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
Hold on.
Why is my hand sweaty?
You are crawling, moving carefully, and then you kind of. Oh, both the people who can save you aren't here.
No!
Oh boy.
You're just kind of moving forward, and then you fall. Make a dex saving throw for me.
I hate this. 13.
You grab onto the rope as you fall. You're grabbing on one hand. Make an athletics roll to be able to hold
Hey,
on.
I'm here. I haven't crossed.
You haven't crossed yet, but he just
haven't
fell
crossed.
off. You're on the other side. So make an athletics roll to hold on.
Can Scar actually is I am reach or something?
Within
A dex roll is to determine if you can grab onto the rope. An acrobatics roll is to an athletics roll is to determine if you can hold on to it long enough for Scar to have a chance to reach you. Because
Yeah,
holding
but I-
on with just your arms is a hard thing to do.
I know. Small hands. 15 minus 1, 14.
14's enough. He's because of the 15 he rolled in Dex, he's closer to Scarlet than my Layla on the other side. So Scarlet, what do you want? You want to try and pull him up? You can roll.
I am pulling him. Athletics?
Yes.
15.
You grab onto his hand, pull him up. Make a stealth roll at disadvantage.
All of us.
No, Scarlet.
I got a 5.
So you pull him up. From after he slips, grabs onto the rope. You quickly grab his hand as his grip is slipping. You pull him up, and his kind of bag of tools and these metal things on the rock as they drag him up. You hear my Layla's still on the other side. I need the 4 of you to roll initiative against 2 of them.
Am I up?
Yeah, no, you are prone. Both you and Scarlet.
Dirty 20.
1 sec.
I'm sorry, what's going on?
Initiative. They
fighting.
made
Initiative.
too much noise.
Oh, okay. Alright, sorry. Rolling.
Hold on.
That's 9 plus 4. I have 11.
Okay. Sorry.
Are you a higher
who
dex then?
was 25 to 20? No one?
Dirty
I got
20.
the 22.
20. Scarlet 20. And Layla 22.
22.
2, okay. 20 to 15. 15 to 10.
22.
11. Rolf is 11 too.
Then he's
But
first.
he has higher dex.
Okay. For once, one of these monsters gets to go first. Actually, no. That's my bad. My Layla goes first. But you're on the other side. My Layla? Oh no. My Layla? I think she has frozen again. Okay, I'm gonna make the monster go
my.
first. One of them is gonna crawl up to you, Scarlet. You're prone. So he has advantage.
Mm-hmm.
15.
No.
As he climbs down to grab onto you, slash you, you drag your sword and block his claws. My Layla, it's your turn. You are 20 feet away and have it cross the rope, which counts as difficult terrain if you want to cross it.
Oh. I'm going to cross it
Make an acrobatics roll.
first.
Roll acrobatics.
Okay. 25.
25. Kind of cross and flip down.
Uh-huh.
There's one in front of you that is kind of attacking Scar as she draws her sword to block its strike. What do you do?
Do you have an action?
Yeah.
Just to.
Yeah, you
Okay.
only move.
Oh, okay. I'm going to use my scimitar and attack it.
Make an attack roll.
Okay. I got a 23.
That hits. Damage.
8 points of damage.
8 total. The
Yeah,
blood
8
spills
total.
over you, Scarlet. As this thing is kind of debilitated and one of its 4 legs is kind of down. It's actually your turn, Scarlet. You can stand up for half your movement.
Yeah. Are there like how far is the other one?
10 feet from the one attacking you. So about roughly 10 or 15 feet from you.
Is Helvik near me?
Yeah, he's kind of next to you, prone.
Okay, I'm just gonna attack the one in front of me then.
Make an attack roll. You're gonna stand up first, or no?
I am
Okay.
going to stand up. Ooh. That's in his 16.
16 hits. Damage.
Damage. 36. Oh, that's a 9.
9. You kill him.
Mm-hmm.
As my Layla kind of cuts him open, it looks up at her. Looks up at my Layla. You take your sword and cut its head off.
Where is Rolf?
Rolf is the only one they don't see, kind of 10 feet away from you. It is also Rolf's turn. Unless Scarlet, you want to move.
He's
You're
gonna
him.
block her ways away from Helvik.
Rolf, you can.
Nearest one from me is 10 feet away, right?
Yes, you can technically
Can
move.
I quietly sneak behind one and then smack it with my rapier?
Make a stealth check to move behind him. But, well, technically, no, you don't have cunning action yet. So you can't just move to him and attack him. But you can.
Yeah,
You do
okay.
have enough movement to move behind him. Yeah, you'll have to smack it with the rapier.
I'm gonna smack one of them with the rapier. Get ready to be. It's 9 plus 6. It is a 15, folks.
15 will hit. Roll the damage.
That is 1d8
Plus 4?
4. Yeah, 1d8 plus 4. 6, 10.
10! You just kind of rush towards him. It looks at you because it's near your footsteps. Rapier through the head. And all 4 of you make a stealth check.
13 plus 8.
Fine.
Are we out of combat?
21,
17.
17.
21.
My Layla?
18.
18. Alvic?
I got an 18.
7.
You're all
8.
staying there. As Helvik tries to stand, he almost kicks a rock as you grab his foot and basically just keep him down because he's going to make noise if he stands. And the other creatures, there's 2 of them. They move back inside. Now
Do we
come
see the
back.
trail?
You do. There's still a trail so far. This is another kind of small cavern. This time it is only 5-ish or 6-ish feet wide, so it has to be one person at a time. Who's
Rolf
Rolf,
goes
do you want
first.
Rolf goes first.
I'll follow Nick. I'll cover the rear.
You're in the back, Halvik and Mylale in the middle. Who's behind Rolf? Mylale, okay. Mylale will be behind Rolf. That's fine. Okay. You move forward. Rolf, make another group stealth check to get past this cavern. Hopefully without issue.
Hopefully. Oh god. 10.
15 plus 8, 23.
19 for me.
19. 23. Mylale.
I got a
How much?
17.
17. Okay. That's
Se-
more than enough.
17.
As you kind of move forward,
17.
you're lagging. As you move forward, carefully,
17.
carefully kind of moving through the tunnel. You almost make a bit of noise as each of you now kind of in this tight space stop each other from hitting some rocks while Rolf takes the lead. You eventually find yourselves in another clearing. Around this clearing, the path kind of leads to the leftwardmost path. But you also see something that kind of looks to the north that's a crawl space. Not that, maybe about 3 feet off the ground is the crawl space. The other side, the leftmost path, seems to be where the kind of pythons got left behind. What do you want to do? Guys?
Rolf?
Pythons are on the larger path. The crawl space, there's just another crawl space that's available to use.
I think we should follow the pythons instead. Just pointing at the...
I'm just gonna take a peek at this crawl space really quick, whatever I see there.
You only have 60 feet, yes? Then you just see the 60 feet of crawl space. What's the plan now?
Pythons. Follow the pythons.
Alright.
Wait, Hal? Can you make can you make
I
it
can-
close? The stone?
But it's only 5 feet. If ever I'm gonna make it.
No, I meant can I roll it under so we can see what's on the other side?
The light is only visible up to 5 feet.
Oh, true.
Yeah, this is why the tinkering of artificers are really not useful.
You never know.
Might as well get presentation or something.
What's your plan?
Well, proceed. Let's just follow where she is.
Okay. You go for the larger
Hey,
space.
follow the piton.
Alright.
Quietly. We follow quiet.
Make a stealth check.
That is 19.
19,
15.
15,
12.
12. 19, 15, 12. Mylale? And again. I'll roll. Okay.
Yeah.
You move forward, step by step. You find that there are 3 of them on top of the roof right now, where you're stepping and you stop. They drop to the ground. One of them is right up in your face, Rolf. Just you can smell the halitosis coming from it. The breath, the blackened eyes, just kind of.
And like slowly take out, gonna reach for my rapier.
Stealth check.
Actually, readying my crossbow too. Whatever
You are two
happens.
people behind him.
That is 10, 18. 18.
I'm assuming that you've already gripped your weapon, so you have your rapier in hand, and you managed to get into position. Make a dexterity roll for me.
Okay. It's 9 plus my dex again. Dexterity 9 plus 4. That
13?
is 13.
Technically, because it didn't see you or hear you coming, you can roll with advantage.
Okay. Ooh, that is 16 plus 4, 20.
There's 3 of them. You want to kill this one?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm gonna kill that one.
That will make some noise, but you point the rapier right on his side.
Is there no way I can kill him like quietly? Like, you know,
Well, it is a rapier going for bone.
maybe.
Skewer him from the jaw up.
Fair point.
True.
Doesn't make a sound
Let's
because
make
it.
a stealth check. That's still a sound.
It's true.
Okay, 14 plus 8, 22.
Take the sword. The two of them are on the walls now. Two of them are sort of on the left and right walls, where Scarlet and Halvik, you can see them. They're about 2 inches from your face right now.
Body signal.
Make a stealth check for the two of you closest to him.
Wait, just to stay quiet
Throw
or
me
to
a
attack?
stone.
Just to stay quiet, unless you're trying to attack.
Wait, Halvik is going
Can
to
I
throw
throw
something.
throw one of the remaining punk stone that I have at our back?
Make a stealth check.
So,
If he fails, I'm going to prepare attack to strangle and break his neck.
18.
Oh! They just jump forward. 6 seconds.
Go. We're just gonna move forward stealthily.
If you're doing stealth, you're not gonna move forward fast enough for 6 seconds.
Can I take someone? Oh my god, that shouldn't have continued that message. Okay. Can I grab someone behind and break its neck?
Grab which one? Halvik threw the
But it's
stone.
away from us. Right?
Yeah, they can also move a lot faster than you can.
But at least it's on range, right?
Well, if you're gonna throw it in a way that they can hear it, it's about 10 feet.
Yeah. So we don't have
Isn't too
disadvantage now. Actually, I'm just doing my fireball. Looking at Scar, just gonna do something.
You're gonna throw a
Because
fireball?
throwing my weapon is also a stealth roll, right?
Yes.
Fireball.
And you're at disadvantage because that's a large sword in a small space.
Just gonna break its neck. Well, so how
You're
that's the other
moving
one.
forward. This is a closed space. If you move forward, what Halvik sees is you. You're giving him disadvantage for attacking.
Are they on the ground though? Can I like
No, they're on the
crouch?
wall.
Oof.
Second.
I want to take this one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull out my crossbow and hit one on the left.
Okay. Crossbow. You're trying to kill it or just
Yeah,
hurt
crossbow.
it?
Yeah, it's,
Are you trying to kill it or hurt it?
I'm trying to kill it.
Dexterity. It has 3/4 cover.
So is that a dex?
Just
Yeah.
dex roll and has 3/4 cover.
14 plus 2, 15.
1, the crossbow makes a sound from the 2, the crossbow bolt hits rock. Roll initiative.
Drift. God damn it.
It's gonna make loud anyway. But
18 plus 4, that is 22.
Hold on. Roll for the 22.
I'm reaching. I'm gonna jot down my nat ones of the day. Just to be a
Okay.
record.
we should have a nat one and
Anyone
counter.
anyone from
Nat one
25 to
counter,
20.
yes. 3.
Wait, what?
30,
25 to 20.
22.
22, 20, 20 to 15. 15 to 10. Let's disconnect it again. What our last? Carla, what did you get?
Nat 1.
Plus
3.
total. 3. Rolf, you were first, but there are 3 people behind you, so you can't actually move. Because it's 10 feet to get past every ally. And you only have 30. They've kind of landlocked you, basically.
Yeah. So, you know, Rolf stays hidden.
You're fine there.
Like he's just hugging the wall. It's like that. They cannot see Rolf.
Helvik,
And Rolf cannot see them.
Rolf cannot see them, actually. You can't see anything. Helvik,
It's like,
Yeah, it's like oh, I'm just gonna firebolt it right now.
okay. Okay, attack roll.
Okay. 21, 17
That hits.
plus 14. That is an 8. Points of damage.
8 points. Burns a lot of its skin off. Your turn.
And I'm just gonna crawl under
You're going prone.
Scar's legs.
So you're getting prone.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound sketchy
Yeah,
at
so
all.
that Scar goes up.
You're going under, so you're prone. And if you're under her legs, it can now attack you.
Oh.
It
You-
can attack me
you said
under
you-
Scar's leg.
Yeah. You're under her legs. It can just go. It's crawling. It can just hit you with its claw repeatedly while you're prone under her legs. You said under her. You didn't say behind her.
Scar with it. Oh, I mean,
You said
Is
under.
there
That's
a-
not behind.
yeah, I said it. Don't worry. It's just under Scar. Someone, and it's under Scar too.
This one's gonna hit
That's
you.
I know. 14.
Rules Lawyer 101.
You did say under.
When you see, you didn't say go under and then behind. You just said under.
No, because he was already behind.
Objection!
Because he,
This
No,
is a
'cause he
different
was-
game.
because he was already behind, and then he said he'll go under her legs, which means he's moving forward.
Under Scar's legs.
Yeah,
And it-
but that means you have to move forward to get under her legs. Because you're
He said
behind her. No, Scar's in the very back. He's been
Mhm.
covering the back.
I was behind.
Oh, fuck
You
no,
said
it
go
can
under her
attack
legs,
me.
so you're behind.
Yeah, then
I was
never
taking
mind.
the hits from the back.
Oh fuck.
4 points of
Oh.
damage, Shalvik.
Yep.
Oh wow.
At least it's in front of you now. At least it's in front of you now. Have to move. I'm sorry about that. Or
Disconnected.
disorientation. Okay.
4 points.
Down to 7. Sorry about that.
Next one to move is the other monster. This one is blocking its way, so it's going after Scarlet. 15?
No.
Nope. Okay. It goes after you take the sword up. Next one to move is Scarlet.
I can't
Wonder
take my sword because
Woman!
it's
You can draw the sword.
Disadvantage though. Clink clank noises.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Depends on how you attack, really. Because you can still stab something with that. You just can't make
Since
overrun.
it's under me.
Make an attack roll. It is prone because it's attacking Halvik, so you have advantage.
Advantage.
Yep.
Nice. Oh come on. 15.
Will hit.
Oh thank God.
The one attacking Halvik is the one he just damaged. So I was about to say that you kill him with minimum damage.
Oh okay. Yeah. Yeah, it is.
All right. Attack.
Can I push Carl back with my foot? Like slowly push him back with my foot as my movement.
Yeah, you can move him.
Yeah.
No,
I'll
it's an
just nudge him back with
no,
my
it's an
foot.
athletics roll to move someone back. Which is
Wait,
an
Do I
action.
have an action? Okay, that's
So
fine.
you already
Holy
attacked.
crap! Does that mean if she fails, she actually kicks him in the face?
Yes. Yeah. If she fails, she's going to deal damage.
She kicks him in the face. You're gonna turn a gnome into a soccer ball. I hope you know that is racist.
Not gonna
that
lie,
is
I would be
racial
proud if I
prejudice.
did that.
I stand
just
for
gonna
you,
have-
the little man.
I'm just gonna have my Layla produce flame so that she can attack the next turn. Rolf's still stuck. Halvik, you're prone. What do you do?
Can I firebolt while I'm prone?
Technically, attack rolls while prone have disadvantage, I think. Wait, no, that doesn't count. Yeah, go.
If
You can.
it's it melee.
If it's melee, yeah.
Mhm.
That will be 15 plus 7, 23.
23?
22, yeah.
That's
Roll
enough.
Damage. It's 7.
7? Okay. That's not the one scar attack, so. Halvik just takes out this little metal orb, and these apertures like an eye. Incinerates it. It's still alive, but it's also badly barbecued.
Can I hide under the one that Scar just killed?
Gonna crawl under it.
Make a
Yeah.
stealth roll under the corpse.
That's
That-
13.
This is
13?
some weird
That is some
survivalist shit right there.
Leonardo DiCaprio shit
You-
right there.
You
Yep.
climb. You
Exactly.
carry the corpse and you climb under it, but moving the corpse makes the sound. So you are now in front of Scarlet, and you did not hide well enough. You know they can't get to you if you just stayed behind Scarlet. Just saying.
I'm 6
She's
feet
blocking
tall.
most.
Yeah,
She's blocking
I'm
the
just-
entire path.
Can I see all of this happening?
No. Yes, you can see. No, you can only see past my Layla because of the torch.
Oh yeah.
By the way, when
You can hear it
I-
happening.
When I saw that the other one is reacting, can I do a bonus action?
The-
Because technically my turn.
If you have a bonus action.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull out one of the letters from my mother and read it, and I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith.
Okay. Well, because you made the sound again, it's going to attack you instead.
Still,
With advantage.
16?
23. Sorry, no, 21. 21.
Shield of Faith? Still no?
He took
Yeah,
off
it's
his
just
scale
plus
mail,
2.
so he has no armor.
Oh my
Ayun.
god. Ulrich!
5
points of damage.
We're still alive?
Yeah.
Ripping through his body. Biting through him. Without any armor, its teeth just sinks into his body and starts biting through his chest, carving it open.
Why does Rolf hear a butcher shop nearby?
Scarlet, it's your turn.
I can't stab it because technically Halvik is under it, right?
No, you cannot. You'll have to kind of sideswipe.
I'll just make a risk to break its neck. Well,
Alright.
no.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna pounce on it
Grappling
and just grapple it.
Go ahead.
Athletics?
Dropping your sword, grabbing onto it. Make an opposed athletics roll.
technically flanking.
No,
Vertical
because it's
flank.
attacking.
no, it
Vertical
can see you.
flank?
It can see you.
20. Dirty 20.
It can hear
Vertical
you as you move.
flanking.
Okay.
It can hear you as you move, not see you. My bad.
This is the weirdest shit ever.
I'm
You
sorry.
grab
I'm
onto it.
sorry.
Dirty 20?
Level 1.
Dirty 20, yes.
Yep.
Level 1.
You don't really break its neck. You grab onto its body, rip its neck off. The blood is all over Halvik. It's come to a point where you can't tell if that's Halvik's blood or if that's the monster's blood.
I'm just gonna rip the body away and.
I'm just casting Cure Wounds on myself.
Roll for cure wounds.
No, you idiot. I'm gonna check on him, make sure he's alright.
It's 6 plus 5, 11 points
11.
of them.
Alright.
I'm full health.
Okay.
Oh, stay behind.
Stay. Yeah. Don't go anywhere in front of me, Hal.
Make a stealth
No.
check.
Yep.
Both of you make a stealth check.
Okay.
You're having a conversation.
No.
You guys are
Yeah,
talking.
17.
Can I signal them to,
You can, but they've
Shut
already
the
had the
fuck up.
conversation. Okay, you guys are fine. They're fine.
My first attack.
They're
I'm
fine.
gonna signal them from now on. Shut the fuck up.
I
My
was whispering.
You might. You probably should. Okay.
My
Can I
proximum is
signal?
mad.
So
Can I signal go front?
Jeez.
Go forward.
you can stand up. You're gonna move forward. Everyone make another group stealth roll.
Stealthily.
Oh, come on. Why? 11.
That is a 17 plus 8. God, I love this plus 8 thing.
17. plus
Rogues
8 is fine.
are great, man.
I'll roll for my Layla. She's having into trouble. Okay. She's fine. Scarlet. Gets a
11.
20. 11.
11?
Alvic.
13.
13.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Have
so
we pressed
surprisingly,
the
you're fine.
record button?
You did.
Okay, yes, we did.
Getting tired of the disconnecting, but yeah, you press the record.
Yeah, maybe you
move
can add-
forward.
You can add crit.
You just move forward,
So,
and you eventually come across what seems to be another clearing. This time, it's sort of like the very end of this path, like where the door ends, is where the gap begins, and there is this huge 20-foot. There's this huge like 100+ foot drop with stalactites at the bottom, and a 30-foot gap from where you are to where you need to go.
Another investigation?
You can try, but there's really no because there's no path in front of you. It's just the end of the path and Rolf's up front, so none of you can actually move forward.
Can I look for a alternative, less stabby death path?
You may absolutely try.
Can I just look up whatever I see? For example,
You
Okay,
can. You do
that
not have
is
the dark
a-
vision.
Okay.
Oh.
4.
I think I
That's a
have.
4. Or I got 9.
Hold on. What I was about to say that you cannot again. You're moving single file. Rolf is in front, then my Layla, then you, then Scarlet. You can't actually
Oh,
get
okay.
in front.
Yeah.
So
That's a
you
9.
don't hear anything. You don't see anything.
Okay. I signal for them to stop. And then I try to describe that the only way is down, correct? The only way is
Yes.
down?
No, you're 30 feet and you just have to cross. It's either fall down to the stalactites or find a way across.
Can I try that thing that the vertically challenged guy tried the other time?
Lassoing. Okay.
I didn't say short. I
Vertically
didn't say
challenged.
short. I am using a politically correct term here.
You
I'm
can
having
Politically
a hard-
challenged.
you can
I'm
lasso.
having a hard time as a gnome. at
You
the
can
moment.
try lassoing. That's
I
fine.
can feel it.
Okay.
I have to walk twice as fast as you guys just to keep it up.
Rolf is going to
I don't
try
have to go
this
through
like
that
the
problem,
cowboy.
DJ.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw.
Okay, that's a natural 20.
Nice. You take the quote unquote lasso, throw it across, and make a dexterity, make an intelligence roll for me.
Okay. That is 16 plus intelligence 3. 16 plus 3, 19.
15 plus 3, 19. Yeah, you get that lasso across easily. And you tie up the other end to where you guys are. So, you have another rope to climb.
Okay. This time I am not gonna try to push my luck and do this safely. Like hug the rope and then shimmy across.
That's an athletics roll, though.
Yeah, fair point. Acrobatics now. Yeah, I got pretty shit.
You gotta
Okay!
go flashy. Go flashy, man.
Gonna go flashy. I'm gonna be using my sword and my torch as balancing.
Yeah?
Okay, that is a 13 plus 6, 19.
13 plus 6, 19. Yeah. You managed to make it across without issue, surprisingly. Okay. So, Rolf has made a rope for all of you. I'm going to roll for my Layla who's still disconnected.
I'm still gonna go
Layla-
after Scar.
My Layla manages to cross as well without issue. Next one to move.
How if you go last?
Yeah, I'll go less.
Okay. I'll go athletics.
Make an athletics roll.
Mother of Jesus. 12. Gonna die, aren't I?
This is a lot of fun for me. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Son of... Oh, thank Jesus. That's a dirty 20.
You grab onto the rope as you slip forward. Make another athletics roll.
I'm just gonna wrap my legs. Oh my god, okay. But gonna continue that one. 24.
24. Yep.
Mhm.
You, after a few hiccups, managed to make it across almost without issue.
Mhm.
Almost.
Almost.
Okay. Al. What do you do?
Question.
Yes.
Acrobatics, of course.
Can I throw my rope at him and he can wrap it around his waist so that if he falls I can just
Yeah, like a safety cord. But then he's gonna slam into the wall if he falls.
He may be a pancake gnome, but he's not gonna be a stab gnome.
You can, if you want to.
Listen, it's worth a shot. I'm gonna
Wait, would
go.
that count as fall damage if like
Yes, it will.
ganun?
It will.
Bludgeoning.
It will
Fall and
absolutely
bludgeoning if it smacks.
It will absolutely count as fall damage.
Oh
At least if it falls down there, I don't have to go. I can just pull his dead body up for where we are. So
Dead
Wait.
body. What's the... Make an athletics roll to throw it
can
at him.
Rolf assist? Can
Um,
Rolf assist just in case?
You can't assist in throwing a rope. So...
Oh my
I
God.
mean, like holding the rope. You know.
No,
I
but
got 16, so
but the
21.
roll is to get her to throw it across so that he can catch
Ah,
it.
okay,
So
okay.
21
Okay.
is fine.
later, if he falls, you're gonna
Yeah,
help me if he does.
If he
fall.
falls, you can
Yeah,
help.
if he falls.
So, 21 is fine. So, Halvik, you have a rope. Make an intelligence throw.
Oh my god.
20, dirty 20. 11 plus.
You know how to tie the rope around you.
No, it's just 16. But it's okay.
It's fine. Okay, you have a safety net. Make an acrobatics roll, apparently.
Why is my hand sweating on this one?
Because you haven't had mom spaghetti yet. Just vomit on your sweater.
Oh, 17.
Oh my god, that's so.
How much?
17.
17.
This- Okay.
The DC was 18 for tight roping. Make an athletics roll, Scarlet, with advantage because you're being helped.
Wait, can't he just grab 0 first for deck save?
Is it close enough?
Oh yeah, make a dex save.
Oh my
Holy shit, so I was 1 point from becoming Splatterfest.
I make a deck.
Look at you guys being showy.
You're 1 point from being splattered. Yes.
Okay, Bob.
14.
12 plus 2.
Bouncing. Make an athletics roll to hold on. Ever tried rock climbing? This hurts.
No, I did it. 9 minus 1.
Eve slips. Scarlet, athletics roll with advantage. Catch him.
Oh my god, I'm so glad we had that rope.
Your friend, angry one. Your friend's gonna get us killed.
Your friend angry one. What's your athletics roll with advantage?
Your friend has shit rolls. I got a 12. 7 plus 5.
That's the highest you got from advantage.
Bitch, I got a 3 and a 7. Stop judging me.
For fuck's sake.
Just because it's my birthday, it doesn't mean that I get what I want.
Halvik,
Happy birthday.
you tied the rope around you. You tied the rope around you and you hold on. He makes a lot of noise as he slams
How many
across the wall.
points of damage?
10 points of damage.
Fuck it down to 1!
Because you're still
Slams
alive,
across the
stop
face.
complaining.
You've also made some noise. So I need the three of you to make individual stealth rolls with Scarlet at disadvantage because you have to hold on.
Oh my god.
I don't even need disadvantage. I can get a bad roll.
19. Oh wait, regular roll lang, right? Just
Yep.
regular roll.
Yep,
19.
19.
10.
17, 15 plus 2.
You're holding on. Scarlet is going to attack you. You can attack, or you can let go. Oh, sorry. You can take the attack and not have a turn to attack, or you can let go. But either way, I need you all to roll initiative. This doesn't count as a surprise round because you can hear them. Now she's gone.
19 plus 4.
And Layla's
22.
19.
Oh wait, no, that's 21. Wait, sorry.
Still 20.
God damn it, I'm bad at math. 23.
It's a good roll.
Halvik, what's yours?
20.
Scarlet, what's yours? Initiative.
Oh, initiative. Oh, come on. 10.
Okay, so here's the thing, Scarlet. You can't actually take a turn because this thing is, you need both hands to keep him up. So your turn is to
Can
pull
my
him up.
turn be pulling up? Yeah. That's fine.
Rolf,
fine.
you're first. You're hidden. This thing's about 10 feet away from you. It's going after Scarlet.
Wait, I couldn't have ambushed him while he was moving, so that, be like
He
a
was-
Vietnamese soldier, just wait for him.
He's gonna move on his turn, but you can hold your action to ambush him with an attack.
Prepared attack.
He hasn't actually
Then
moved
again-
yet. He's just about to. But you can ambush
He's
him. That will give you advantage.
Okay, preparing to ambush him.
Okay.
What is wrong with internet
I'm really
tonight?
hating all of you.
I'm sorry.
At least.
Okay.
Yep.
Ambushing like a Japanese soldier.
All right, you prepare the attack. You have advantage, and if you have sneak attack damage already, I think. No, you don't. No, or level 1 rogue doesn't have.
I already have. Rogue already has one.
Okay, then yeah, you apply
I
that
think
because you don't
I
see.
think.
This thing is.
Yeah, I have sneak attack.
You have the prepared attack. It is actually its turn, so it's gonna move forward. Now you can release the attack with advantage.
Teno Heka. Banzai.
Yeah, Japanese soldier shouts, by the way, when they ambush.
Yeah.
No, don't shout. Come on.
First roll is 15. Second roll is. That is a 23.
23. That hits. Roll the
Yep.
rapier plus the sneak attack.
First level. Okay, so I roll an extra 1d6. So that will be a 1d8.
Yep.
Fuck is the 1d8? 1d8. That is 2. 2 plus 4. That is 6 damage. Plus 12 damage all in all.
As it moves towards Scarlet, skewering him to the ground. Scarlet, athletics roll.
I'm just gonna nod at Rolf, like to thank him, but quietly. I am rolling athletics. Ooh, we got a 24.
24.
Mhm.
Alvic stealth roll with advantage.
I'm at 1 HP nga pala. 1 HP.
Stealth roll with advantage, Alvic. Stealth roll.
16.
16. Yeah. You guys
16.
are not detected, as how you see Halvik just kind of splattered with blood all over his face again.
I look at the gnome with pity.
1
You're-
HP.
Just
You
gonna
are
carry
pitied
him
by
in.
a homeless man.
That's gotta be something.
You did take a bath. You
Yeah.
don't look like one at the moment.
This is meta conversation, by the way.
So, what's the next plan?
Holy shit.
I like how we have a
Just-
rotation of bad internet connections. What is this like?
Yeah, I think it's. Can we rest?
You cannot. Hold
I
on,
have 1
hold on,
HP.
1 second. One moment. Alright,
I
So-
swear to God.
I just switched internet. So, you cannot take a rest in a hostile environment of which this is.
Yeah, you've been telling us that for the past week.
Past weeks of fuck ups, I guess. I'm just gonna give my good berries to Halvik.
How
4 of
many
them.
do you have? 4? Oh, you can
I have
have 4 HP.
I have 5 HP back. No.
Okay.
Oh,
Next thing to do,
HP.
move forward. Make a stealth roll, everyone.
Our
Yes.
ropes. Our ropes are there in case we have to go back, right? Like,
The one rope is
That's
tied
our
up,
way
and the 2 ropes have been tied up.
Mhm.
That
Just gonna
is
gather my rope
Rolf.
and-
You have no hempen rope, and my Layla has no hempen rope. Okay. Travel forward.
Okay.
Make a stealth roll
Can I?
at 20.
Is it possible for me to get back my rope now or no?
You tied it up, so it's tied on both ends.
Yeah, fair point.
14.
14, 20 for my Layla.
Okay.
14.
Halvik. Is that 14?
Rolf.
Or, okay.
No, it's 41.
I thought you were saying 6.
I am going to think to myself, how the fuck are we gonna get back?
The ropes you left
The
behind.
ropes. We can cross the ropes.
Rolf. Stealth check. What's your number?
Okay, hold up. Fucking box. Stealth check. 14 plus 8 is 22.
You guys are fine. You move forward. You eventually end up at the end of this path. And you can see in front of you a sort of wide clearing where there is a cage on the right-hand side. A cage that has this sort of warrior guy in some form of minor kind of metal armor. And Godiva stuck in a cage. Both of them bound. And kind of bound, tied up, and gagged on the ground. See more of these monstrosities that are just kind of here. You see a pile of trash and other items on one side, and a man in a hooded cloak. He just kind of... The guy in the hood is just standing there. He has this odd-looking amulet, and it seems to be glowing as he's just... Seems to be ordering them around. So, this is the part where I ask you guys to go to roll 20.
Oh,
Nigel, with a question.
Yes?
Is putting my scale mail at
An
stealth
action.
roll
An action and a
As
stealth
stealth
roll at disadvantage.
right now? Before the fight?
You can, but you make a stealth roll disadvantage. If you fail, you surrender the surprise round. Your choice.
Shit.
you can use your action later once,
Yeah, let's do this. Nice.
Question:
Yes.
Is there a piece of stalactite above the guy? Whatever his name is.
There is.
Is it possible for me to hit that stalactite with a piece, with an arrow, and then make it fall on top of his head?
You want to hit the stalactite with an arrow. I don't think... I will say that I don't think stalactites break on
With an arrow.
from one single arrow.
That easily?
You'll need something with a little more force than that.
What about my hand axe?
Depends on how strong you throw it.
So athletics then.
Yep. So, I will move us to a battle
so they
camp.
don't break that easily.
Nope. So,
Yeah.
I'll move us to a battle camp. So,
Oh, what does our battle camp
Okay.
looks like? Gotta check.
Roll 20. Ta-da-da-da-da.
so
Let's see our battle
everyone?
camp.
make a what are you gonna do? You haven't actually triggered initiative yet.
Uh-huh. Let me just check.
Can we... 97.1.
Yeah, I'm just readying the firebolt on the hooded guy.
Firebolt on the hood guy. You're gonna ready instead
I'll
of putting
go
on
with
your
the
armor.
hand axe.
Yeah, I mean, so that way we still have surprise now. I'm just gonna stay back.
Okay.
Try to stay back.
Alright.
I'm not even gonna tank.
You're
Roll.
back. You guys have control over your sprites.
Hmm?
You guys have full control over the sprites. What do you want to do?
Yeah, so my hand axe. I'll follow through Roll's plan and try to break the stalactite.
Follow Roll's plan. Alright. So that's your opening move then. Because the moment you do that, everyone else can trigger their attacks. Rolf, if you have a ranged attack, you're gonna have to trigger it.
Wait a minute. Can I just quietly move around at the sides, not notice? Quiet.
It is dark, so you'll just have to make sure you make a pretty high stealth roll. Because you don't know if the guy can see
Okay.
in the dark or not. probably can.
Okay.
But
Rolf
that,
will.
but you can't prepare anymore because that is your, that is essentially your surprise round.
Okay. Ooh. That is a 20.
20?
Zero.
You are
Yeah,
fine.
20.
You move to wherever you want to move, just within
Nice.
a certain range. That's about one action, so about 30 feet. So not too far away.
Okay. So, kindly signal where I could go. Maybe around here? Or maybe here?
No, you came from the back. So
Yeah.
about where you are, about there right now.
Okay, about here. Okay.
So,
Yeah, about here. Okay.
what is everyone else doing? Your Scarlet's gonna throw the hand axe, so that's... Actually, my latest is gonna produce flame. And then hold on to it. Chuck it at something. Alright. So, everyone's got a prepared action. Scarlet. Make an athletics roll on the hand. Make a dexterity roll first to aim.
Oh, sure. Nat 20. Come on. Another one.
Make an athletics roll.
It's 22.
Just for the force.
Mother of God. 11. That was so cool too with the Nat 20.
I'll say because of the nat 20 in the full... You hit it at a weak spot. It takes a bit of time. They all notice you. Well, the three of you, because none of you hid. Everyone roll initiative.
Oh, I mean, I didn't hit my fireball.
Yeah, you can throw it,
yeah.
but I just need initiative right now.
Okay.
That is a 19 plus 4, 23.
3. I'm just gonna roll initiative for these fuckers. I am rolling ship.
Well, no, I still rolled lower than you did.
You rolled lower than all of this, really?
I got a 6.
Oh.
Fuck, I'm dead.
Oh, Scarlet.
I think it's OJ instead of O Scarlet.
Huh, I can't add this thing's turn. Why I can't? Anyway, it has. So, who's got 25 to 20? Aside from Rolf, who has 23? No one? Wait. Milo's got 17. 20 to 15.
16.
Scarlet, what did you get?
6.
Ah. So sorry. You have higher dex, though, so you can go first.
That's surprising.
The last
That's
guy.
the birthday gift.
So, Halvik, make an attack roll.
No.
No.
Oh, it spilled.
Oh,
God.
that's nice.
How does
that's
milk spill from a
25.
carpet?
25?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Get all over my head.
Make the damage roll.
Oh, 5.
It's the turn order. 5? Okay.
Fireball.
Which one are you hitting?
Oh, I'm hitting him.
Oh, the main
hooded
guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Takes-
Rotational disconnect. Rotational disconnect.
Rotational crappy internet.
Yep. He's taking damage. Alright. The firebolt. Taylor throws the flame. Wait. What is the range of produce flame?
Oh.
Oh, I have that.
Hold on. 10 minutes. Throw the flame within 30 feet of you. No, she cannot. She's just gonna hold on to it. Never mind. I do not play druid. Okay. First, top of the round. Rolf, what would you like to do? Hidden. Rolf? I'm hating all of you.
Yeah. No, I think it's PLB.
Okay.
Let's
Roll.
blame PLB.
Ah,
I'm on globe.
can I still quietly move?
Make a stealth check.
Quietly move once again.
Yeah, make a stealth check.
Yes, here.
This is technically dark.
16 plus 8.
Which reminds me. Halvik, roll again for your attack on the...
Yes.
Rolf, you're fine. You can move very
Yeah,
quietly.
because it's disadvantage. Right?
Yep.
That is
Okay. What about here?
7. 19.
19?
12 plus 7.
Nah, it's fine. Rolf, I'm assuming you snuffed out the torch because there's a human inside? Which
Yeah.
means you're functionally blind. But it's fine. You have a high enough perception that will allow
Yeah,
you to
I'm
move through an open space.
Stumbling in the dark, right?
Oh, you have a high enough perception that will allow you
Yeah.
to move through. That's fine. Okay. Next,
Okay.
next one to go on the turn order is. Oops. That's my Layla who. He has 35 feet of movement. He's gonna throw that fire at this thing. Three points. Alright. So my Layla just kind of moves forward. Burns the other one. Next one to my Layla is Halvik.
Oh. Can I still... Oh fuck. It's an... Wait. I need to be 60 feet. Yeah.
Wear your armor?
Okay, I'll move somewhere here.
Not quietly.
Okay, I'll roll stealth.
That's an action.
Oh, the rolling stealth is an action?
To hide. Technically rolling to go quietly, yeah, it's fine. You can roll stealth, but you can only move... Yeah, you can roll stealth to try and move quietly.
Yeah, let me just check how much is this movement. Because I want to move back after. Oh, 10. And... I'm gonna cast Firebolt again on that person. So I'm 60. And that is another 18.
That hits.
Okay. 10 damage. And that is 9
9.
points of damage.
Alright.
And I'm just gonna move back. How much
Okay.
is my movement? Movement is 25 feet.
Another. You can move back.
15. Okay, 15 feet.
On the creature's turn. They definitely hear you. Goes after my Layla. And makes an attack roll. Yep, that's hitting. Ooh. 5 points of damage to my Layla. This thing
Ooh.
strikes her. After him, it is this one on top. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Cannot get anywhere closer. And the one next to the cage flies. 10, 15, 20. Attacks the one throwing fires everywhere. Check if this is within 50 feet. No.
Is
50 feet is here.
this-
Never mind.
This does not look good.
No, it does not. One is gonna move 50 feet. Right around here. Scarlet, that's your turn. You're not last.
Oof. It's surprising. Yeah. I'm just going to bonus action rage.
Okay.
I'm gonna start burning. Then I'm going to. Is this cover?
Where? Yes, that is.
This one.
Technically, yes.
Okay, so technically they can't see Helvik, right?
They saw and heard where the fire came from. Echolocation, remember?
Mm.
Cover doesn't really
That's
matter.
true.
You can't block the path
Yeah.
from there.
I'm gonna block it, and since I'm raging, I'm preparing my action that if anyone goes near me, like within my rage, I'm gonna strike it down.
Oh, you're gonna rage. Okay.
I am raging.
Okay, you prepare the action. Alright. It is the last one's turn. This one is going to move. This one, my laser burned. So it's gonna move
I
after
think I
her.
forgot I have Produce Flame.
Attack. Nope, that misses. Blocks with her shield. Top of the order. Rolf. Still hidden. What would you like to do?
I once again sneakily move 30 feet
Okay.
here, right about here.
Make a stealth check.
Yes, right about here. That's 6 plus 8. 13.
Like-
Wait, no. 14. 6 plus 8.
14?
Yeah, 14.
Yeah, 14. 14.
Yeah. You kick a rock. You get there, but you do make a bit of sound. So you have broken your cover, or you're hidden.
Shit.
For some reason, I can't add him on the turn order, but it is his turn. After Rolf. So Rolf, what are you gonna do?
Can I try to blend back into the darkness or something?
As an action, yes, you can try hiding as an action.
Okay. Blending back into darkness. Okay, that's 14 plus 8. That is 22.
You follow the sense of it. If you can't see them, they can't see you, so you just hide in the darkest parts of whatever you can find. This guy
Okay.
is not in the initiative order. Can't add him in turn order for some reason, but he's gonna move. Hold on. How far is 30 feet? Right there. Okay.
No.
30 feet. Scarlet. Does a 17 hit?
It does. I am a beacon.
Um,
Beacon for your attacks.
6 points of fire damage, which is for you is half the free.
Resistant. Yes.
He fires a firebolt at you, scorches your skin, but just barely. And he starts noticing that it didn't do any damage. It seems that the hood that's covering obscures his face in darkness, like unnaturally so. You should still be able to see through that darkness, but you can't. My Layla is gonna pull out her scimitar and oh no. What do druids do?
At level 1?
They fornicate with trees?
Let's see. 2 level 1 spell slots. What are druidic spells?
That's classes.
Healing word.
No.
Just fine.
Does she have an attack spell?
Oh, attack spell.
Produce flame.
Oh. Wait,
Station.
I'm trying to remember.
Thorn whip.
Hold on.
Summon treants.
No.
Entangle.
The detect magic and entangle works.
Thunder wave works. Thunder wave.
20-foot square starting from point of origin.
Thunderwave. Ano kayo yung spell ni Malfurion na nagte-teleport siya? Nakalimutan ko tuloy Dota ko.
No. Entangle's not good. Healing word, jump, long strider, pure.
Thunder wave.
Thunder wave. Yes, thank you. 15-foot cube pushes them away. From 10 feet away from you. Alright. So she casts Thunder Wave. They make con saves? They make con save. Fail.
We make constant.
Fail. Fail. Alright. Thunder Wave is 2d8 points of damage.
Take con save.
Oh,
Built with probiotic.
13 points of damage. So, you guys see as my Layla just kind of takes her scimitar, and as she's about to attack, she actually puts it forward. It glows with this divine energy and just creating a loud sound that disorients these creatures. Because of that, I'll say that you have advantage on the attacks.
Okay.
Actually, these two are dead. 13 points of damage. This guy, not looking too good. Alright, that is her turn. Next on the order is Halvik.
Oh, since the guy is behind this one, I'm just gonna shoot this one with a firebolt.
Okay, attack roll.
That is 30-20.
That hits.
That hits. Making sure. 10. 6 points of damage.
6 points. Okay. Yep. Halvik pulls out this little metal sphere. Shoots a bit of fire on him.
And I'm just gonna go.
Next on the order is the monsters. Versus this one, since you're very Scarlet, it's going to go after you. Attack?
Do you have to roll my attack?
Yes, you do.
Ooh, 22.
That hits. Roll damage.
Ooh.
Not that impressive.
14 with my rage.
14!
Because that's 9 plus 3 plus 2 rage damage.
It's just about to come in after you. And as it gets its hands up,
That's not myself.
You just stab it in the eye or something.
the sword cuts it in half. That's your reaction. So this one's gonna come after you.
Mhm.
Look at that giant eye monster. 17?
Hit. But with that attack, can I try to intimidate the guy in the hood?
Technically that should have been the reaction. So this is happening the moment you attack it.
Okay.
1. Well, that's only 2 points of damage. Reduced to half, so 1. Does it just...
Wait. Oh yeah, because rage.
It basically just scratches you like a child. Doesn't do much. This one tries. Well, there was never time to get nat 20.
Of course.
7 points of damage reduced to half makes it free.
Okay. Oh my god, I love barbarians.
It's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna bitch. Out of curiosity, can I roll an athletics to slash them both? Or nay?
Technically cutting 2 people at once is physically impossible. But
True.
yeah, it's going to
It's-
it's going to reduce the effectivity of your strike, so technically not.
Fair. Yeah, I guess I can. It's either. Oh. Are we? Can I roll athletics to cold shot?
Yeah?
Okay. I'll go with that instead.
Again, technically an opposed athletics roll. Go ahead.
It is. 19.
19?
Decapitated, if I could.
Hold on. You want to decapitate which one? In
Mhm.
front of you or to the northeast?
This guy right here.
Okay.
Why
19.
is
You
Scarlet
have
green?
advantage, by
It's
the
not
way.
a character.
19. Yep. You.
Oh, okay. I'll roll again.
It's fine. Oh, okay.
19, yeah.
You take
With
the
my
sword. Head falls off. It's your turn. Rolf, it's your turn again. You are technically hidden.
Okay. So there's only this guy left in front of us, right?
That guy and the one monster, but you can't see either of them.
Okay, whatever. I charge like a madman.
At who? That's beyond
That's
your
this
range.
guy. Wait, no. Hindi ba nagka-count yan, no? Sprint. Sprint at him like a madman.
That's an action. So you can't attack after.
Oh. So it's not gonna count as a charge. Okay.
Yeah, you don't have
Then-
cunning action.
Okay, then never mind then. I will do what I do best. And hide and walk like a little bitch.
Okay. Make a stealth roll.
Yeah. Wait a
You
minute.
can flank him if
calculating
you want. Go from
Yeah, I
behind.
could flank him.
Oh, that's too
Go
far.
from behind. No, that'll take too much turns.
That's too far.
30.
You
if I
can
walk
free the
here,
prisoners.
then 30.
Lock
Yeah.
pick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but the door is
Alright.
here. Where's the door?
Yeah, I could. Yeah, I'm gonna go walk behind and try to free the prisoners. I thought makabot yung charge ko. I was gonna charge at him like a madman from MTV's Punk.
The door's on the
Okay.
left side, by the way.
So I'm gonna go
The
here.
door's on the left side.
He's blind.
Yes.
So you're coming from him
I am
behind.
going. I am
You're
going
just
around.
like feeling
I am going
the cage.
away from the danger. Something I
Like
should
a
have done in
rational
COC.
person.
Rolf is blind.
You are the danger in COC.
I am reversing my role. Oh, son of a biscuit! 4 plus 8, that is a 12.
You have never heard so many rocks just echo.
This
No,
reminds
the
Rolf
sound, the
of those
ting, ting,
wine
ting,
crushing
ting, ting,
things.
ting, while he's touching the cage.
Ting, 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 ting. Your rape is
My sword hits the cage. Ting, ting,
It
ting.
makes sense. The guy's turn. Again, can't be in initiative order.
Funny.
Wait, I still haven't taken my action yet. Can
Okay.
I hide again?
Make a stealth roll. Oh my god.
Oh boy, that is an 18.
Yeah, you can cower in the shadows. The guy just kind of looks at the entire situation. He seems to notice all of you, by the way. So he can at least see all of you. He just looks and says, except Rolf. Just looks and everyone says, uses his action to take a stone and just kind of smash it to the ground. And you see a small portal that he just walks through and runs.
Shit, I was about to ask him a question.
That is my Layla's turn. Who cannot see anything. 30 feet. Okay. You can get that far. Feet and make an attack with the
She
scimitar.
can see it because I'm glowing.
No, I mean her movement. That's definitely hitting.
Oh.
4 plus her 7 points of damage. So, Halvik, your turn.
Oh, I'm just gonna go here and try to finish it with my fireball.
Okay.
Which is 16.
It has 3/4 cover from where you are, so it doesn't hit.
Is it technically a flank?
Yeah, technically, so you can roll with advantage, but that's 3/4 cover.
Vertical
30,
flank. I
20.
still can't get over that.
That hits. Damage.
Okay. 9.
9. Alright. He incinerates into ash. Congratulations, you are all out of combat.
Still, let's run.
Out of
With my
combat.
s- This is Halvik running with his small feet.
I still keep quiet and stealthily
He doesn't know
move
there are no more enemies.
towards the cage.
He has no idea there
Quiet.
aren't any enemies left.
Quietly and
Make a stealth roll.
Oh, you're
quietly
so blind.
unlock the door.
Make a stealth roll, sure.
Oh wait, that is a 17 plus 8.
Yep, you make to the cage quietly.
Hello? 17 plus 8.
Yep, you make your way to the cage very
Then I
quietly.
quietly. Yeah, and then I quietly pick the lock.
Dexterity plus
Look how
proficiency.
paranoid you are.
Dexterity plus proficiency. Pick the lock.
Oh, this is so great.
Wait, I have a proficiency. Hold on.
2. It's
I
plus 2.
think I have thieves' tools for that.
Yeah, that's Dex plus proficiency. So it's 4 plus 2. So plus 6.
So 6 plus 6. That is a 18.
Yeah, you open the lock.
Okay,
He's
so
gonna like,
they are free now, right?
Yes.
I
Um,
run towards the other direction like a little bitch.
Alright.
Oh,
And
I sprint.
okay.
there's no more enemies. God,
I just sprint.
he's gonna go inside and break them.
Oh, you're running away. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
running
running away.
I'm going out.
can I actually?
Your enemies
I
are
did my
literally
job.
there.
The guy looks worse for wear. Like he's been beaten badly, and you see gash marks similar to how Halvik's wounds looked. Godiva doesn't look too hurt yet. A few scratches, but she's also kind of bound and unconscious.
I'm just gonna ask. Godiva.
It's gonna
He's
untie the
unconscious.
guy.
She's asleep, unconscious. Alive, but unconscious.
Huh?
The other guy just kind of
Shh.
you
We're here to
open.
save you. He's gonna
Hey, where's
gag him.
the man? Where's the man?
He left. He went inside a portal. We couldn't follow him.
I'm fine. They're his creatures. If he's not here, they're not going to do anything.
That's reassuring.
Your friend is okay. They gave her tranquilizer to put her to sleep. Now they start. They put a trank on her. Wake up in a few hours.
Halvik is just trying to bring bring Godiva.
Make an athletics roll.
Halvik, don't drop her.
Make an athletics roll.
9.
He's a little too heavy, and you drop her on her head. He takes a point of damage.
Halvik. I'm gonna take care of
She's
this.
twice your height. Almost.
I know, but Halvik's just
She
trying
just
to.
falls on her head. No! Guy just looks at it. They're more susceptible to damage in their current.
Can I roll med?
He moves up to
Medicine.
her and kind of he puts his hand on her head, and just the hand glows, and you see the wound kind of close as the blood stops.
Thanks.
He grabs onto the
Wait,
bar.
does Rolf hear that smack?
Yes,
That
it
smack
echoes.
on the ground.
Yes, it echoes.
Okay, running back to see what's going on.
You run back and you catch enough time
I'll
for the
just
guy to
carry her.
heal Godiva's wound. Then you just stand. I can stand. A moment.
Rolf, help him. I'll carry
okay.
Godiva.
I'm gonna ask the guy. Would you know another way out? There's a lot of
Only the way you came.
very.
Shit.
Oh,
Moves back here. Sit. He's injured, but he's kind of rummaging through these things. Takes a sword. see him kind of giving a prayer, almost. Just pats himself on the hand,
Oh,
and he glows a bit as he heals his injuries as best he can. Takes a sword. We can exit
Hey.
rather quickly. Without him, they won't do anything there. Or they won't even be around.
Rolf has seen people like him. You're a paladin, aren't you?
Yes. But right now, I am a prisoner that needs to exit.
Let's go really quick.
Let us
Oh.
take
Get boss
Bird
lady.
Lady.
Get boss lady.
Bird Lady.
I'm carrying her.
Oh, you're
you
carrying
go.
Godiva. Okay.
Boss Lady. And I'm
You're
gonna be
carrying Godiva.
helping. Yeah, I'm gonna be helping carry Godiva.
Okay. Between the two of you, you
Actually-
don't have to do much. Yes.
I am curious. I'm just gonna ask Bro for Halvik and say, do you find anything valuable in that pile? We might as well not come back empty-handed.
Okay, perception check.
Investigation check.
investigation.
Investigation, but at disadvantage because Rolf is functionally blind. No, you can light a torch. Never mind.
No, no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Investigation.
That's
That
21.
is a 15 plus. Double checking my advantage.
Oh no.
Keyboard.
19.
Don't do this to me. 15 plus 7 yun, I think, or was it 6?
That's
Yeah,
okay, no.
it's yeah, that's 5. But it's 20. I got
Okay.
20.
Among the items, you find what looks like 2 potions of healing, in case anyone needs it. 2 potions of healing, 10 gold, 215 silver, and 900 copper. I've got it listed down so that we can divide it later on. That's what you find, and 2 potions of healing. Other than that, some destroyed leather armor, clawed through plate mail, just ruined items. Garbage, basically.
I'm just gonna ask, sir, what's your name before we go out?
My name is Kenter.
Kenneder?
Kenter.
Kenter. Oh, Kenter. Okay.
The paladin of the Platinum Dragon. Must know. Let's make our way out. Guys, start moving.
Okay. Let's just get out.
So-
Monsters don't care if you're a paladin or scum when you're inside their stomach.
Stealth roll doesn't matter anymore because you don't necessarily have anything to fight anymore. But if you still want to roll stealth, that's fine. Eventually, you make it back to that second kind of 30-foot rope. My question is, how do you carry an unconscious woman over a 30-foot rope?
That's what I'm asking.
Can I strap her on me?
With your rope?
Mm-hmm.
As long as you know everything you do will be at disadvantage while carrying her.
Can we throw her?
Mother of God, she's gonna take bludgeoning damage.
If we throw her,
If we're
strong
lucky,
enough,
she's just about to
she's
wake
gonna
up.
be on the other side.
If we're lucky, she is just about to wake up.
Can we take a rest?
Yeah.
Short rest? Because it's
Although
not
if he does
hostile
come
anymore.
back,
Actually, yeah, you can take a short rest. If you want to.
Yeah, let's
Thank
take a
you.
rest.
The guy
Thanks
just
for-
looks and says, that I suppose would be wise. Just sits down and essentially sits and meditates, and you see him.
You know what?
Yeah?
I'm gonna make our lives easier.
Okay.
I'm gonna make our lives easier. Does anybody have a second, rope?
Layla still has a
I
rope.
still have mine.
I still
Does
have
anybody have a second spare hemp rope? Or
My Layla has
one.
rope.
My Layla, oh no, I use mine. My Layla and Scarlet. We have one. But let's rest.
Let's rest. My Layla will definitely get back to full HP with.
I'm full HP. I'm full HP
How
also.
about throw a line so that we could make a makeshift bridge or something?
Got
Back
it?
to full HP.
Okay.
Got 12.
That's only 2 ropes, so it's not necessarily a bridge.
Oh, but makes it easier to go across, right?
I'd give you advantage for having 2 ropes to cross, but whoever's carrying Godiva is going to still be at disadvantage. Will make a straight roll, not a disadvantage.
Yeah, see, okay, that makes it easier. So I am going to try and lasso another rope.
Hold on. Before you do, you see Godiva's eyes start to open. Just kind of disoriented a bit. You did take an hour to short rest, so an hour waiting here, kind of resting. Godiva's eyes just kind of begin to open up. She's still a little disoriented. But if any of you have any questions for the paladin, please feel free.
Just
Who was that guy?
Kenter? Oh, the guy.
No, yeah, the other guy.
He just looks at you. Well, he seems to have regained his composure as he meditates. He's a servant. Name escapes me. I've only seen his master come here once. Call it that. But he was called Myzarin. M-Y-Z-A.
Myzarin.
He's the caretaker of those creatures. The amulet he carries is what controls them and what ties them here. Without his presence, those creatures do not exist. And at this point, Godiva's eyes begin to open. Godiva,
Nice.
you are in a cavern, and there's a 30-foot gap and 2 ropes that are tied in front. Your head hurts a lot.
Yeah, it does.
And you've just been rescued by these guys.
Oh god, how long? How
Rats.
long have I been here?
About 2-ish hours since your kidnapping.
It's only been 2 hours, but
But for some
Oh,
reason you
God.
wake up with a massive headache at the back of your head. Like you got dropped.
Helvig's
Yeah.
gonna ask, how's your head? How many numbers are this?
not so good. It's great
Right.
seeing you guys.
Um,
I'm sorry.
Reality copies
Godiva.
fiction.
When you were kidnapped, when you were
Where's
taken,
my son? Yeah, sorry.
Godiva, when you were taken, the guy who's next to you, this sort of guy in red and brown armor with a long sword, black hair,
Okay.
he was there with you. He was in the cage, unconscious when you were put in the same cage, and then they kind of
Okay.
they gave you some sort of paralytic or something to put you to sleep. And then that's when you got unconscious. You have wounds and scars, and for some reason there's a headache.
Ah,
The guy you've been trapped with it. Are you alright?
I've definitely been better, but seeing these people, definitely feeling a lot better with them. I remember the winged beings. Are they gone? Are we safe?
The
Where's my son?
ringmaster of sorts
Entrance.
gone. So they're all gone. We're relatively
Ringmaster.
safe. The man who controls them. I was just explaining to your companions. His name is Myzarin.
Okay.
And he's a henchman, I suppose. Servant. There's one other figure, I don't know his name. Large. Probably 7 feet tall, almost. He's controlling certain caves around this region.
Not our problem anymore. We are done with
It's
this
not just
crazy
this.
place.
Okay.
Godiva, just a quick one. I actually dropped your head.
Yes?
I'm very sorry. I was trying to carry you.
You dropped my head.
I dropped you,
You know
and
what?
for
You know
some
what?
reason your head hit the ground. I'm sorry.
What did you
You know
expect
what?
would happen when someone falls?
I deserve that. Yeah, I deserve that for getting.
I tried.
Yeah,
You really don't.
That's
You really
that's
don't.
acceptable. I'm just really thankful you guys are here.
That does. If you are
Yeah.
capable, we
So
need to
what does
cross.
this mean for all of?
What this means is it's time for us to
Sorry,
leave.
what's your name?
Kenter. My name is Kenter. It is time for all of us to leave.
Okay.
So if you are capable of crossing a
Yeah.
rope bridge. Everyone except Godiva make an athletics roll or an acrobatics to cross the rope, because Godiva can fly.
Oh, okay. Can I make like a safety rope? Like I'm just gonna
Can
tie
what?
it also to the other
Yes.
rope. Yeah, I'm gonna tie it to my neck so that just in case I die instantly if I fuck up. This is
I was going to offer that I'm gonna rope you
You
in
can
in case you fall.
Kenter,
okay.
Kenter
Oh my
crosses the
God.
rope, and you
Just let
see.
me carry him, please.
Sure. Kenter crosses the rope, and my Layla kind of balances herself. Who's next? Godiva with Rolf
17.
flying him over. 17 is enough. Alvik?
Oh wait, she flies me over.
I'm just gonna signal Godiva. Can you go back for me? I knew that.
Okay, would you mind? He actually almost fell twice, so
I
I
knew
think.
that.
It might take.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Please.
Godiva, what was it?
Yeah. Okay.
Have you watched the play
Time is
Home
not an issue,
Alone?
no?
Okay.
Time is not an issue.
No.
I'm just gonna.
Yep.
You fly back, pick up Halvik. You fly a little slower, and then you get down. For the sake of expediency,
Yeah.
you guys move yourselves all the way back without the issue of anything threatening your immediate safety. You were able to make it back to the very entrance, where there's a very, very, very depressed goose just sitting there.
Oh, my baby is so sad.
But we hit the goose. We weren't supposed to find him that easy.
He's in the
Yep.
entrance.
He's hidden.
He's
Between
in the
rocks,
entrance.
Do you
My
honestly think for
son
about two?
Does what he
And
wants.
Do you honestly think for about 2.5 hours a goose is just gonna stay in one place under a bunch of rocks?
Especially a wise goose. Come
No,
on.
a
we
depressed,
tried
to
a
hide
depressed
him.
goose would. A depressed
It's just standing
goose
there.
would.
My dog can sleep on the friggin' bed for
Rolf
12
suggests
hours.
that we get out.
Um,
Let's just get out. Let's just get out.
you move forward, and the goose, now that you're
How do I
closer,
get-
does see Godiva. It just honk, honk, honk. Just kind of jumps on you. Honk, jumps on you. Sort of
That's not a.
flies honk, honk. It tries to fly to the point where you can actually grab it to your arms, and it just kind of rubs its head on your cheek.
I do.
Now it is still caved
You know
in.
that photo that I showed you?
Yeah, just wraps its. The
Okay.
goose just
The
wraps
photo I
its.
showed you with
yeah.
the goose, like, yeah, that
Yep, the goose
Yeah.
acts like a scarf, basically.
baby.
Just, so Godiva, you will have to make, or if you guys want to blast through the cave in, you can also, because it's still caved in.
Let's not collapse the cave, shall we?
I'll just carry it out. Strength.
Make an athletics roll.
Yeah, let's not.
Yeah, gonna
Okay, do
help
I
her
make an
out.
athletics
Yeah, because that was your plan last time, is to blast away the debris to make a path again.
Okay.
That was
Never
panic
mind.
brain.
It
But
was
we are
panic.
not
Roll the 19.
panicking.
17.
I
18.
fucked up.
18,
That's a 1.
17, 18. You can
You're
barely
too
lift a
tired.
stone.
8 minus 1, 7.
Both of you can barely lift a rock. Just
It's the women carrying.
Scarlet and Godiva just And my Layla actually. It's the 3 women who take the rocks, while the 2 guys can barely lift a stone. Just
Small.
um,
Casting
Rolf
mage hand.
feels so
He's
emasculating.
human, the other one is a child.
Casting mage hand.
can only carry 5 pounds. It definitely isn't going to lift a giant stalactite.
You can carry pebbles.
You can carry pebbles. It takes you the better part of 30 minutes as you climb through, and eventually you make a sizable entrance for which Godiva can start flying through. The rest of you still need to make an athletics roll because of the incline.
Yeah. And actually talking at the moment I'm talking to Cantor.
You need to catch
Can
up
I
if
just
you want
say
to talk
that I
to him.
carry the guy again because
Where is he?
Yeah, you can.
He's not
I want him to die.
No, because he's making an athletics roll. If you fall behind, you can't talk to him because he's
okay.
climbs.
Yeah.
You can carry
I'm
rolls.
gonna tell boss lady she owes me dinner for like 3 nights.
How much athletics?
12.
23.
He has a 20, so Halvik is the last one to make it out.
You know,
Doesn't slide.
I tell him
But-
I tell him back that regardless of me owing him, I would have bought him dinner anyway.
So, once you guys kind of climb out with my Layla and Kenter, there's a brief pause as to where the hell is Halvik? And then Scarlet, you start to worry
Huh?
because you think he might have slipped. And eventually...
Oh god. I'm just gonna grab him and pull him down.
Pull him. Kenter just kind of looks and says, I thank you all for your assistance, although it's clear to me that you were not there for me. I still owe you quite a bit.
I'm just gonna tell him, Sir Cantor,
Yes.
we have an employer that would pay a lot for the information that you know about this cave. What happened?
I came
It's-
in because my brother mentioned that he was spelunking down there. He never came back. I went in to find him. I was attacked by those creatures,
Okay.
knocked unconscious. I found the leader, or what I thought was the leader, Myzarin. He has an odd cloak. It obscures his face no matter how close you get to it.
Oh,
And I thought he was the leader. Much larger figure came. They seemed to have... The figure just walked through the cave. They discussed in Abyssal. I believe it was Abyssal. I did not understand the language. And that is all I know. Feel free to relay this information to your employer.
This one.
I need to report
That's all she wrote.
and let my family know that brother is gone.
that's sad.
There's nothing else. I have a long journey back to Gresha. Thank you again.
You want to hitch a ride?
Yeah, we do have a cart.
If it would not be too much trouble.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It is a very safe cart. We don't own the cart, so really, it's all fair play.
We own
Can-
it now.
You own it now that
Can
you
we be-
survived.
Since we got it got
Yeah.
out alive.
Can we visit the old man?
He's in
first
Gresha.
before we go.
Oh, the old man.
Can I insight this guy? You know, I do
Make an insight
insight
check.
as he was talking.
Make an insight check.
I'm using my notes.
That is
Okay. I trust
plus
nobody.
3. That is 11.
Do you?
11. He's pretty forthright. Also, it's still in a lot of pain more than he lets on, but he's pretty forthright with what he says.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're in more pain than you're trying to act, right? Rolf
was-
sees through your pain.
If I was acting as much of the pain
Let
that
it
I am
out.
feeling, then I cannot walk.
No. Shh. Let it out. Release it.
Is this some form of ritual I don't understand?
Is this a therapy session? I'm just gonna whisper that to Godiva.
Rolf calls this therapy.
think Godiva
Oh,
is
it is a
lagging.
therapy session.
Let out the pain.
Honestly, if these two are connecting with each other, just let it happen. Let it happen.
I'll leave. Yeah, I'll take that. Sure.
Is there,
Oh,
are you going to a cot, or is there something you need to do first?
Oh, yeah, we're going to the old man there. He has a really nice tea if you want.
Very well. Just walks. The rest of you move forward. It's only a 5-minute walk. You get to the old man's house. The front door is destroyed.
Investigation?
The front door is destroyed?
Yep.
Did I hear it right?
Yep, it is.
I'll assist.
Investigation for any forced entry, foul play type of thing.
The front door is destroyed.
I know!
Well, the door is destroyed,
That's
so
the definition
I
of
think that's
forced
automatic.
entry.
He tripped, smacked his face on the door, and it broke.
I go inside.
So the old man
That's what you
tripped
get
so
for that
hard
one.
that his
I don't
face
think he
broke
leaves
the
his
door.
door destroyed.
You move forward. The door in splinters.
Who let this?
I know.
You move
Alright,
forward.
rolling investigation.
I'll assist
Alright,
anyone.
that is a full
Yeah.
Batman. 18
minus
plus
17.
5.
Nice. Okay.
That is 23.
Between all of you, which you did not necessarily have to roll, there's a dead old man with his
Oh my God.
chest caved open, kind of like an autopsy Y, just and all his organs removed.
Because just
Um,
gonna go behind.
You with the investigation,
I
because
got an 8.
because Halvik you rolled high, you saw all of that before you can turn away.
Oh!
The rest of you, you recalled in the cave those pile of bones, which I forgot to mention, but those pile of bones there, there were also some
Mhm.
corpses that were mutilated in the same way. Hollowed out.
Oof. Can I check for tracks to see if the demented contortionist got out?
Survival.
Okay. Ooh. I think that's 18. No,
Um,
19.
no tracks. Actually, there are tracks. So he's on the couch, right? When this body gets caved open.
Mhm.
Coming from the body, because it leaves a pool of blood, there are footsteps that are in 4s. And when it ends, as it kind of it ends while the footsteps make their way to a shattered
Ow.
window on the left.
Shit, they got out. Can I follow the track?
Here's the thing about the tracks, because you rolled high in survival. The first thing you see are the hands, and no feet. As it moves forward, then you see the feet overlapping with the previous hands. So it's kind of... It's reminiscent of something crawling out of the guy's chest and starting to crawl towards and then go out the window.
Yeah, that's what
I
I
got out.
I'm just closing my... Do you think that those things we saw comes out from people's body?
How big are the hands?
Human-sized? Except they leave claw
Adult
marks.
or
Adult.
child?
Uh,
Okay.
No, sorry, the hands,
Mhm.
slightly childish or really tiny human. One of the two.
This is the most demented birth I've ever seen.
Wait a minute. Wasn't that old guy
Sick.
drinking
Is it the
tea
same
before?
thing we saw in
It's the same thing in the cave. There were corpses that had the same kind of blasted pattern. Except those corpses were dried out.
I try to remember what he was eating before we met up with him.
He only made tea.
He only
And
made
we
tea.
all of us drank that
I don't
tea.
think it's like human.
Maybe they lay eggs inside people or something and then just after it matures.
Actually, I'm looking at an Kenner.
So at the same time.
Did Kender say anything?
Kenter just looks and says,
Kenner.
I
Or
found
what's
my
a force of-
brother's
I think it came
corpse.
from the outside.
I found my brother's corpse in the same state.
Hey.
I didn't understand what it was. I thought it was some form of demonic ritual. And
Does he like the violet one?
no, he doesn't drink tea. I don't understand. How's that relevant?
Um,
I'm looking.
Just pointing at
This is-
and everything that's around.
We were
us.
just overthinking it.
Wait a minute.
He starts unhooking his kind of scale mail armor. Takes off the chain shirt and his undershirt, and you can see in his chest there's this large kind of wound that's been
Y?
filled in.
Oh.
No, not a Y shape, but it's sort of
Oh yeah.
there's a whole kind of shape that's in, and it's
Godiva, do you have the same thing?
Godiva isn't wearing armor, so you can check.
I'm
will
gonna let you
check,
shirt.
could check.
No, I'm saying Godiva can check.
Okay.
Um,
Can I?
Oh my
sorry, Godiva, you're
God.
lagging badly. Can you reconnect?
Can
I can check.
Can I
When you
touch the
said you
hole
would
on the
check.
knight's
Okay, I'll
chest?
check for it.
Sorry, Rolf, what were you checking for?
Can I
Just reconnect it
touch
to-
the hole on the knight's chest?
God damn
not
it,
touch
Rolf.
it.
You wanna... Sorry, you want to do what
I
to
just
the
want
man's...
to touch it. I just want to touch it. I just want to touch the hole on the knight's chest.
Sure, you can touch
Mind
it.
your manners. Mind your manners, Rolf.
You can touch it. Does Godiva stop him?
You can actually bite your
No,
lips
I
while
just-
touching it.
I just give him a stern look. I just give him a really stern look.
Why is everyone so horny?
So, does the stern look phase you at all, Rolf? At all? Rolf?
What?
Does Godiva's stern look at your misbehavior phase you at all from doing it?
Well, she is feeding me.
So you stop?
So yes,
Okay.
I stop.
He just
Wait,
goes,
didn't
gives him a glare, and then he just moves, and then he just... Godiva.
His head when he stopped.
Sorry, you're lagging badly, but Godiva, when you check your clothes, you don't have the same scar. Or you don't have the same kind of... It's sort of this fleshy mass that's beating. When you
What?
check under your shirt, you have what looks like a... It's sort of like prepped. Like there's an incision, but there's nothing there. Like they didn't get to the part where they put it in. So it's just kind of... There's just a huge scratch mark that's bleeding out. It seems to have healed from the healing magic used on it.
I'm just gonna approach Kentar and
Damn.
do an investigation on the wound. Like,
Oh,
how
so-
big is it?
Medicine.
medicine?
Yeah, I would still. I think I have good intelligence.
I'll
yeah.
assist him as well, give him advantage.
Medicine. Oh, I'm zero with medicine. But advantage?
That depends if you're trained. That's the only way you can assist in the medicine roll.
Oh, no.
Okay. So my first roll is a flat 12.
It's reddish in
Yes.
color with these purple veins that's just...
There's something beating in it,
It is beating.
but not
Oh,
not
okay.
on the part
Oh
of the
god,
heart.
that's so whack.
It's below his heart.
Okay,
It's right
okay.
here.
Okay, wait a minute. Rolf has Rolf has an idea. Does
Okay.
anybody have like a lubricant or cream of some sort?
Why?
Do
Just
I?
just
Let
do
me
it.
check.
Just do it. Just do it.
You do not.
You want to touch the man?
I can look for the house, see if there's anything
Yeah,
investigation.
anything. So
can work as a lube.
it has to
could-
be
you
a
could
thick
check-
cream paste, maybe
Make investigation
anything.
roll.
I'm just looking at Kentar while
Okay.
noticing
Yeah,
this.
okay.
The thing that's on his chest is attached to his skin, by the way. It
Okay.
looks like...
Well,
Imagine a very giant
Eight.
wart.
okay,
It's just
17.
kind of attached to the skin.
I got an 18.
It's
Yeah,
almost...
17 as well.
17 plus 5, that is 22.
Yeah, I got it.
It's fine.
22.
The thing on his chest is attached to his skin. As in,
Close to a
it's
17.
it might as well be a part of
Oh
his skin.
god.
Inside the skin. It is
No,
inside
not
the skin.
inside.
Yeah.
It is the skin.
It is the
There's
skin.
there's no stop between the skin. You know how a scar stops somewhere, and then that's where the scar starts. This thing is skin that has grown into this red mass.
Do we
You
know
do
the
find
2
the cream.
cars away?
You can
Yeah,
find
just
some
a
sort
quick
of foot
one.
cream.
Meta level. Do we know the town 2 hours away? There's someone that is good enough to.
None
do
of you
something
have
with
ever
that?
seen this or been to the town. You don't even know what this is.
Okay.
Yes,
Shit,
it's
I
kinda
think
hard
you
to
have one of those
see.
inside you.
My idea is we could plug up the
Oh my
hole and try to
God.
suffocate the thing.
There's no hole. It's out of the skin.
Yeah,
It's going to burst. in
Yeah,
his
it's
stomach.
bursting
Like a
out.
lump.
who's
It's
to
like a
say it
lump.
needs
See?
oxygen?
Okay, let's just bring him to the road. If it tries to attack us, it's dead.
Like
Okay.
Dio cell or something.
Yeah, on the road it will die. If
Yeah,
it
let's
Try
just
burning
go.
it.
Let's just go.
I'm just gonna tell Katar.
It's very smart.
I think we need to go to the town and ask for help.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
and report the old man's death. Are you?
Or
Trying
let's
to
look
bleed
for a
himself.
cleric first.
Trying to bleed from his
good.
mouth.
Gonna ask, give him the
He
potion.
pushes you
Potion
away
works.
and goes to Scarlet. Gives you his longsword. Do it. Don't let me be like them.
Closing my eyes.
May your gods forgive you.
My
Gonna-
wait. Okay, fine.
Mm,
He's gonna.
but if he's speaking, I won't.
Okay,
I'm just gonna
he's-
stop when he's just screaming
just-
in pain.
He just puts no.
Is him a-
He just puts his hand on you, and then he says,
Mhm.
"My last name. My last name is Astrid." He puts out a bag of 20 gold. He gives. He puts it in. Oh, sorry. He pulls out a bag of 30 gold. Puts it in your. 35 gold. He puts it in your hand. Just please find my family. Tell them
That's really the only way.
my brother and I have fallen. This is payment to find my family. They are in Russia. Please. Do it.
Alright.
He goes to his knees.
He's going to swing my sword and decapitate.
Is this...
Decapitate.
Oh, God, this is the only way.
He was gesturing to stab the thing to make sure it dies.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna stab. Sorry, because your video is frozen, so I can't really see anything. So I'm
My
gonna
video's not
stab him in the
frozen.
stomach. No. In my side, it's frozen.
Yeah,
so I
you
can't.
know what?
Yeah,
Here's how we're gonna do it. You cut off the monster thing. I decapitate him so that he doesn't
Yeah,
feel
he doesn't
any
feel
pain.
pain.
That's-
Yeah, that's the thing.
That should be the other way around. Rolf should be stabbing and you should be cutting because rapiers can't decapitate.
That's fair.
Okay, fine.
You can stab
Okay, fine.
the demented
Scarlet.
baby, and I can just decapitate him.
Stabbing is easy enough for a guy who's not trying to avoid. Scarlet, make an athletics roll.
Do I have
Oh.
advantage because he's prone and not moving?
Yes. He's not trying to
This is-
dodge, so you have advantage. Rolf is fine, he can stab it through.
Why am I so excited? I'm gonna kill a guy. 24.
That's exactly why you're excited. So as Rolf puts the rapier, he just looks at the...
Chariot.
As he stabs... behead him. And I'm assuming for good measure, you just... stab the thing on his chest. You can hear a high pitch...
Oh. Wow.
And you see left behind is black sludge.
Oh.
The same kind of black sludge that was left when you killed those things in the cave.
Fuck this.
Inside the bag of gold is a family crest of the Astron family. It's sort of you're supposed to give it.
That is so sad.
That's an additional 35 gold. I'm keeping track of everything that
I'm
you
just
guys
gonna
have
look
owned. And the longsword.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna look at the party.
You know what? Let's bring the head home. Everybody agree with that? We bring the
No.
body home?
No!
No, I mean, you know.
It's they
So
need
that
to
they
bury
will
him
bury him
how-
He's
properly?
completely
No.
dead. We're sure he...
Well, he's
they need to
beheaded.
so that-
bury-
Yeah, so that his family could bury him properly, you know?
Bury
We
him
bring the
now.
body.
No.
You guys will... What? You guys bringing the body?
Yeah, I mean, so that, you know, his family could, you know.
I
I'm kind of
am not-
concerned, like, Would the authorities think that we killed him?
No,
That's true.
What do you guys think?
let's
That
just
people are
report.
gonna be suspicious of us? That we're carrying a dead body?
Look,
Let's
but look, they would be more suspicious of us if we tried to hide a dead body. If
No,
we
that's why
openly
He makes a point.
trap.
It's 2 hours
That
away.
kind of makes sense.
It's 2 hours away. We report when we go to the
Okay.
town, which is 2 hours away.
Do we have any proof that we actually worked with this person? I just woke up.
You.
Or is
We have the
everything
trust.
You were kidnapped.
You.
Alright, wait. Let's try to look
Okay.
at this logically first.
Okay.
First of all,
okay? 'Cause I
this
just
isn't
woke up.
this isn't the only monster thing to come out of that guy.
Yep.
There's another one that could eat his body, and it would make all the evidence
Jesus,
disappear.
what?
It would make us look like we're trying to hide a dead body.
It's just 2 hours away from town.
You were gone for 2 hours, and the old man was eaten and killed.
Yeah. But still,
Yeah, so you know.
Up to you guys.
Man's got a
My Layla has
say-
found a bag you can
Okay.
put the body in.
well, if-
there's a bag.
A bag to
Okay.
wrap it around, just to make it look
Well-
like a the
well,
kind of white cloth wrap.
we are actually
For 2 bodies.
we are given a mission
just the
by
one.
a noble to actually do this entire mission. So I'm pretty sure that's enough of a backup because they know people have been dying anyway. So yeah, that would be okay. That would be fine. I'm lagging.
You are. My Layla takes the
Yeah, so,
kind of wrappings and says,
up-
"Do I wrap his
Up
body?
to you guys.
I mean, his
I'm
parents
just
Yeah,
deserve to
wrap the
know."
body. Wrap the body for the other guy. For Kento.
He begins to wrap the body in a cloth. Kind of,
It's
you
just
know how the
training
corpse,
diet. It's just
you know that how the corpse is kind of wrapped in this white cloth. She just makeshifts that out of everything that's around here. So, you take Kenter's body back to his family?
Yeah.
Alright.
Is there some a way we can preserve it?
No. 2 hours.
Yeah.
Nope.
it's just 2 hours travel on the run.
There's no.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
2 hours onto the
Yeah.
road.
It
You
would be more
travel.
suspicious if we had the time to like embalm it.
Yeah, that's sketchy.
2 hours
Yeah, that's just
along the road. Travel forward. No issues come to you on this side of the road. The road is still the defended road. You make it back to the town of Gresha, rather busy. It's almost time to end the workday, nearing 5 p.m. You travel forward and you find the guy the assistant to Roderick Stone, who gave you the cart. He just looks as you arrive and says, good news I hope you bring?
We're alive, aren't we?
True. Very well. If you will
I
follow
guess, if
me
we count that
to
as good.
Mr. Stone's house then. Leads you to the house.
I'm just gonna request
Aren't we?
why don't we give the body?
the body.
first?
Yeah, body
Yeah,
first. We
we-
can go
yeah,
there
we-
with the decapitated head.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
No,
would
Very
be
well.
really
Wait, we didn't.
sus.
Yeah, we didn't bring the whole body.
You brought the whole
No, we
body.
bring.
We brought the whole body.
He
Okay.
writes the paper and
Yeah.
hands it to you. Very well. Here is the address. You may come there to collect your reward.
Thanks.
Can
Moves
I
out.
ask?
Cause
Can I ask? Do you know a certain family, Aston?
Yes, quite influential. Family warriors. Move down that street. Keep moving forward till you find a large red house, and then turn left. The Astron house has their crest on the top of the door.
Yeah. The body is actually Cantor.
Oh. Dear. His brother had gone missing. He was
Yeah.
one of the spelunkers.
They
I-
did something on him. They planted something on him.
I
It
need
was coming
to
up.
I need to talk to the guard. It's not good. Thank you. Let me collect your reward at the address. You have information. You have survived. I'm assuming you solved the problem more or less. So you'll be given the full
Yeah.
reward. I need to talk to the guard.
The map we did barely maps out anything because we only went one way.
It's fine. If you've solved the problem, then it'll be fine, I'm sure. I need to talk to the... He looks for a town's guard, and they just kind of escort him to the hall. You guys can make your way to Kenter's house.
Oh yeah, it was about. Do we go to the address first? I'm just gonna ask. Is it okay if we go to the family first before we go get our reward?
Yeah, that was the
Okay.
plan, to go to Kenter's house. That's why he gave you the address.
That's the address. I
He
thought
gave
it
you
was
the address to Stone's house because you're not gonna
Take me to
follow
the
him
bathroom.
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you move
Yeah.
forward. He gave you directions. You find a red kind of bricked house. You move left,
Yeah,
and you
that's
find
true.
Can we
the
have
crest on the
A
door.
bit
person-
weird.
Wait, just in case, before anything happens, can I hide under the cart? Just hang under
Fair.
the cart and just
Make a
hide
stealth check.
there.
Can the person with the highest charisma do the talking, please?
Yeah, I'm negative
That would be
one.
Godiva.
Mhm.
I'm
Okay.
negative.
Wait,
That
what bad thing are you expecting to happen?
16.
We're carrying a dead body
16.
in
Yep.
the family
Oh my God,
warrior
that's a
family's
You're-
bad
house.
decision, but okay.
Warrior.
You're hidden under the cart.
That-
Godiva, can you reconnect?
Yeah,
It's
that's-
really lagged.
Yeah,
No,
can
but
you
it's a
re-
bit weird. It's a bit weird because I don't know what's happening.
You are under the cart, just kind
Okay.
of running through.
Seriously, yes, again. I'll try again. I just connected to
Just,
Globe.
I mean,
this time.
disconnect. I mean, disconnect from Discord and then reconnect. So, Rolf is hanging under the cart as best he can, because rogues. And
Carrying
eventually,
the body.
the body's in the cart, isn't it? Wrapped up in
that's
cloth
true.
in
I'm
the
not gonna
cart.
get- Yeah, I'll have them.
So-
No, I'll have them take it from the cart instead and bring the body to their house.
Move forward, and eventually you find the same crest that was in the bag of gold that he provided you. On top of a large gate. It doesn't look like a nobleman's house by any means, but it looks like a well-off house. Typical of what you would see from mercenaries and soldiers and paladin type people. They make a decent living. Godiva's still MIA. Who wants to knock?
Do you really want me to talk?
No,
Negative
I'll
one
take
charisma.
care of it. I think I have the highest charisma next to.
There's an open. He looks like a
A
servant.
decent charisma.
He looks like he's dressed like a servant, a butler type. Yes. How may I help you?
Yes, we would like to speak with anyone from the family, representative or the father, patriarch, matriarch, anyone. We've come with news about Kender.
The matriarch is at home. The patriarch has been dead for the last 2 years. May I ask what business you have about Master Kender?
It's unfortunate news.
Is this related to him finding his brother?
There's news about his brother. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to come here himself to deliver the message.
Please come in. Step inside. Opens the door for you. You see a beautiful kind of quaint home and a small living room to the left. Just kind of regular upholstery, normal kind of wood carved things. It's nothing fancy, but it is comfortable. There's a fireplace that the butler lights up for you. I shall collect the madame. Who's out.
Thank you.
He comes back in. May I, madame, these are the people who said they had news about Master Kenter and his brother. The woman comes to you in a not exactly a noble dress. It's a very common dress. It also looks, to you, Scarlet, it looks like the kind of thing you could wear comfortably and still be able to fight. Very loose, but also fashionable. It's not, high end. But it looks like the kind of thing you wear to a party if you're expecting a fight afterwards. He just kind of moves forward,
That's a shirt.
sits down with a stern look on her face while trying to keep a stern look, but the moment Kenter's name is mentioned, her look just kind of starts shaking, like her eyes begin to water. He sits down. You have news. My name is Adriana Astron, matriarch of the house since... You have news about my sons?
Yes. Yes, madame. We are very sorry to tell you, but he wasn't able to survive through his mission in the caves.
You see a small tear come down, but she just kind of puts back that stern look. May I ask you for everything you know about what happened to him? Who did this?
Yes. We were sent there to investigate the caves, and we were assaulted by creatures hostile creatures that seem to walk on all fours. They look humanoid, but they don't act like it. We ventured in, managed to find them. He was in a cage along with our friend, so we rescued them. And when we got out, we went to an old man's house. His body was mutilated, like something came out of his body, and unfortunately, when they've come to investigate their own stomachs, Kender had an incision on his body. Something that resembles like something was put inside his body. He asked us to find his family.
May I ask what you've done with the body then?
We brought it with us. We wanted him not to suffer through the pain, so we did what he had to do.
I
We're sorry.
I would very much like to see my son. But for that, Elias, the servant monk, would you kindly take the book? Which book, madame? The one from Master Striker. How rude of me. He pours you all a glass of wine. Please, you've traveled a long way.
Thank you.
Guy comes back, carries with him an old kind of journal-like book, unhooks it, flips through the pages as you guys drink. He shows you a portrait of those sort of demented contortionists, these monstrous things in the book, kind of hand-drawn, sketched. Did they look like this?
Yes.
Yes.
Was there a man? A large,
Yes, there is.
a large man, 7, maybe 8 feet tall, possibly a Goliath, massive. Carries a scythe.
Actually, we didn't see it, but Kenter told us there was.
Should have
Guy
told.
with an amulet. Don't forget to mention guy with an amulet.
Amulet?
Amulet?
Yeah, there's also.
But I'm not
There
there.
was a creature.
I'm
There
still
was a
under the
man
card.
controlling them.
Just to be, just to be clear, I'm still under the card.
There's also this guy called Mazarin. There's an
Myzarin.
Mazarin.
Yes. I see.
And then there are a lot of bones down there.
I imagine so.
And his brother, it's also down there, remember?
The large Goliath man. He's only known as Gustavo. He is someone my husband was looking into. Was the last thing my husband looked into. Didn't think much of it. Had chosen to retire after his death. I was heartbroken that Kenta wanted to continue the tradition. You will not consent for this, I'm sorry. Close the book. Thank you. Please show me to my son.
Madam, can I borrow the book? Just take a look at it. Maybe read for it overnight.
Borrow it. Return it when you
Yeah,
leave.
borrow. Yeah, I'll return.
You guys lead her out to the cart.
Mhm.
He's wrapped in kind of cloth, wrapped well. Takes the cloth off his face. He said that he didn't suffer.
We did.
The cloth now. You have his sword.
Yes.
You give it.
Taking it from the cart and giving it to him.
This was his father's sword.
That's the first one that he'll get when we feed him from the cage.
Takes it. And his shield that was kind of left on his body. Gives it to the Elias servant. Thank you. What are you looking for in the book while all this happened?
What does the book look like? Is it like a
Leather-bound
biography?
journal.
A journal.
A journal.
A journal of his father, son, or
It's
him.
the father's journal.
Okay, so
Striker asked
I'm just
him. It's kind of
Striker asking.
the Striker, by the way, it seems to be a nickname based on how it's written. His real name isn't anywhere on the journal.
Yeah, just motivation on why he's pursuing this. That's what I'm looking for. And what had you
Make an investigation check. You will have an hour if you want to read that, if everyone else will stay, because the mother is about to dig in the backyard and bury her son with her own hands.
21.
I'll help her out.
Okay, you can help her out. 21.
Staying under the cart.
Your arms are gonna get strained at some point. Make an athletics
I'm
roll.
gonna visit that raccoon boy and just
Sure.
try to talk to him.
Sure.
Ask about everything that I missed out. So that he doesn't need to stay under the cart. That's so weird.
I'll inform you at the end of the game what he can, But Halvik, as you're reading, you do find a page that you need to find. It says here that he is bound by a sense of honor. The journals just say the experiments Gustavo is doing, these innocent people goes against everything that I believe in. If it costs me my life, I must put an end to it. This man needs to be stopped. There is no need for all this senseless death, all these innocent lives wasted. There must be an end to this.
Okay, knowing that, can I do an insight on, their relationship with Gustavo?
You can kind of guess it from how it's written. He doesn't have one. It's just that he found this and he felt it was his duty to fix it.
Okay. I thought that they were like partners used to be or something.
No, the way it's written is that he if you go through all the journal entries, it's like he discovered this, he found this person, and then just realized what this person is doing. Sorry, he discovered this, he found this person, and found out what this guy is kind of experimenting with. And then he thought,
yeah.
I need to stop this. And it's apparently around this, he had failed once and was given a warning. And that's when you read the entry that he was given a warning, but he's still going to do it.
Okay. By Gustavo himself?
According to the entry, yes. According to the entry by Myzarin. Or at least the description fits Myzarin. He doesn't seem to have a name. That name isn't mentioned, but the description is a man in a blue hood that kind of obscures his face from all recognition when the hood is on.
I have a short-term memory loss, but how long is he dead? I think the butler said it earlier, or not?
2 years.
Okay, 2 years.
It's been 2 years since that incident.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay. I'll go dive and Rolf have a conversation, and Halvik reads in the yard. Scarlet, you help bury. Do you want to talk to the lady? She shovels dirt out of the way.
I'm just gonna help her and just say, will you be alright?
That she just stops. My husband died 2 years ago. And Kenter? It's only been a year since he went to the school. It's only been a year since he was given his oath. He hasn't even completed them yet. And Rosen was just a young boy. He did not want to be a fighter. Just wanted to climb rocks, climb mountains, and explore caves. Did not deserve this. Taking. You don't have to help me.
No, I insist. Just gonna keep ticking.
Want to ask her anything else?
Actually, I'm just gonna go where they're digging and just say a prayer, like what my mom would have taught me. Prayer to Tyr.
Here, alright. Just looks at you as you pray and just nods in acknowledgement of the god. Then she puts the shovel, takes the body with her own hands, jumps in the hole that's kind of 6 feet down, very gently buries it. Puts her hand on where the head would be kind of wrapped in the cloth. Kind of climbs her way up from the dirt, just She refuses, just kind of takes herself up. Buries her son. Takes about 30 or so minutes. Thank you for bringing him back.
I'm very sorry for what happened.
No,
Truly am.
not your fault. You've done nothing.
Madame, who else knows about Gustavo and Myzarin?
No one we know. Ever since my husband died, we moved to Grescia to avoid this life. But Kentex Kenta insisted to be like his father. Stubborn like him too. That's the shovel. I am quite sorry that you have had to go through all of this. Thank you for bringing me back my boy.
It's the least we could do.
Albec is just visibly shaking.
Takes the sword. Would you like this?
It's an heirloom, isn't it?
No, actually. The heirloom sword. Kenta wanted to take it when he took his oath. This is a sword that his father found. It has a bit of power in it. Blink out and teleport in a small direction, a small distance. Limited, of course. It was just a treasure found by Kenta. Well, found by his father and then handed to Kenta. When Kenta first went to the academy. I suppose I would like to know your intentions right now.
Intentions.
The little one has been reading my husband's journals.
Yes.
So I presume you know about the problems my family's had. May I ask, are you mercenaries? Are you for hire? Your blades, I mean.
We do missions on a whim. We do have other plans in mind, but we do.
I understand.
Initially, we did this for money.
I understand. Are you still willing to do it for money? Given the dangers you've faced, I will not blame you if you do not, but I would like to ask anyway.
I'm gonna look at Hal.
I'm just afraid right now. It seems like they're very strong men. Based on what I've read, they threaten the father and they make sure it will happen.
They do. They absolutely did.
Or I'm just afraid right now.
You should be, to be honest. Anyone with access to that kind of primordial magic should be feared. Holds the sword. Well, in any case,
Madame?
thank you for bringing back my son.
You will not try to be as stubborn as your son and husband, right?
Good evening, both of you. Grips the sword. If you are willing, I can offer quite a bit of money. And this blade. Think about it. You will. Walks past.
We will think about it.
Can I still have the book? Because I said it's overnight. Maybe read through it through the night.
You'll have to what's the term? That's the last thing of her husband's, so no.
Oh, okay.
You can make the intelligence roll to speed read.
Just,
However much
I'll
you
try
can gather
because
from it.
if there's some weaknesses or something additional data about
If there are some
my
weaknesses, the husband would be alive. But go ahead.
That's true.
Just saying.
Right.
Just saying, make an
Right.
intelligence roll.
Oh, that's good. 17 plus 5, 23.
Okay, OOC, out of character. This guy killed a bunch of high-level paladins.
I didn't
We're
say they
all
were high
level
level.
1.
I didn't say they were high level.
We're all level 1.
We're all
That's why I'm
number one.
saying.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not accepting it. That's why.
Halvik,
Like, I haven't agreed to it.
Halvik, you read
I'm
through.
saying
You don't see anything that is indicative of a weakness, but you do see what Gustavo seems to favor. Primordial magics, meaning he's drawing magics from the primordial planes, the earth, air, fire, and water plane, so he's elemental. He uses elemental magic, and he seems to have found a way to kind of merge the primordial with abyssal to create these experiments of his. So he's, based on how it was written, he's more of a scientist than anything else. He's a very big scientist, is this guy's guess. And based on the last thing written on the book, you realize that Striker, the father, his last fight was actually with, or the last entry at least that he has, was with Myzarin. He was going to confront Myzarin. But that was the last entry. He never actually got a chance to confront Gustavo after the first time. And in the first encounter, you read his notes that he actually... Gustavo was there, but he had to fight Myzarin and those creatures that he was creating. He's never
Also,
actually faced Gustavo himself.
He goes there alone?
He had a group, but the creatures
Okay.
outnumbered him, and his friends died. After his friends died, he decided to do it alone.
Oh. Okay.
But that's as much as you can read through. You return the journal. Elias sees you out. Back in the cart. You guys can go to Roderick Stone.
Yeah.
Can we report the body first? The old man's body?
Yeah,
With the town
that's
square?
easy. Well, we can say that my Layla went there. So, father
And
report.
actually,
He's
we're
gone.
calling him Old Man because I cannot see my notes. What's his name? I'm missing him.
Okay.
Edmund.
What's his name, by the way?
Edmund.
Can I
Edmund.
also declare at this point that I am no longer hiding under the cart?
Sure.
I am hiding in a bunch of blankets or maybe
You-
a box inside the cart.
I'm pretty
Did
sure you
Boss
were
Lady
talking to
help you?
Godiva. I'm pretty sure you were talking to
Leveling up.
Godiva.
Under the blankets. No, I'm not there. I'm still with it.
I'm pretty sure.
Sorry, Godiva, you're
No,
lagging
boss
so
lady.
bad.
Rolf is not here. Look for another place for Rolf.
Rolf is in another blanket.
Mhm. That's their literal conversation.
So, you guys move forward to Roderick Stone's place this time.
Mhm.
As you move through, what
I
do
stay
you...
hidden just in case.
You stay hidden. So, you move
The one
through.
that's gonna
What do you...
survive all of this.
Roderick Stone's house is more noble. Very large. As you enter, the cart parks, you knock, you see the servant. Ah, you've arrived. Please, come in. There's water, there's wine, and there's food. Please help yourselves. You have earned it. Mr. Stone will be with you in just a few moments.
Water.
Go ahead. Get some food.
Oh, actually, I'll take alcohol.
The five of you.
Bad role model for me.
Please, I need.
I'm not supposed to be a
water.
role model, Halvik. You can barely lift a sword, Halvik.
Godiva's having a headache. So, as you
Boss
sit down,
lady, please pee. I heard it helps during injuries.
you sit down on the couch as Mr. Stone comes out and says, "Yes, my assistant has
Wait,
informed me that you have information and accomplished the task.
Yes.
There, I see.
Do let me know what has gone on." At this point, I'm just gonna ask how much you actually tell him.
Oh, how
Demented
much?
creatures?
How much
Yeah.
of it? Or it's very easy to ask if you leave anything out.
No, but we're also. I'm also telling the thing about Astrid.
Okay.
Enter.
Looks at it. I see. So Lord Edmund is dead.
You don't
The
leave
Aston
anything
boys.
out.
You're lagging badly, please. I see. So Edmund is dead. That's unfortunate. You mentioned that you reported it to the police. Thank you.
Yeah.
I must inform the town guard. I would like to pay for his funeral. And the Astron boys, that's quite like young Kenter. And his brother. Roseanne was a high-spirited young man. How is their mother? Is she... I suppose she can't be okay. Son's dead in a week.
He was gripping the sword really high when just walk away from us.
I will speak with her. Anyway, you have done excellently. You have not mapped out the cave, but given the circumstances, I would not have expected you to. He just takes several bags. Each bag has 100 gold pieces, and he puts down 7. As promised.
Thank you.
For everything you've done. No, thank you. And for the information, and for the Kenter boy. Thank you for bringing him back to his mother. He deserved a proper funeral. Or at least a burial in his home. I shall go find Edmund. It was crazy, but he was a good friend. Kate, speaking of people in the past. As mentioned, the horse, the cart, all the equipment, if you like, all yours. Feel free to take them. Thank you. Please, feel free to enjoy whatever food you like, and you may leave once you are done eating.
Is there
Thank you
any
for your
possible
understanding.
chance where I heard about that thing for free food?
You're in. I'm
Any-
gonna
any-
say. I said.
Any slim possibility?
I said that you were
I
all.
heard that.
I said that you were all in the living room,
Yeah,
and you
should
didn't
have
say
said.
anything. So yes, you are absolutely free to eat this widespread buffet of food and steak and duck. No goose, but there is duck and chicken and roast.
Sweet.
Roasted goose.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna ask Mr. Stone. Mr. Stone?
Yes, young one.
I mean, we thought about Miss Sarlin and Gustavo. Do you know any more information about them?
My siren is Striker's old prey, I presume.
Prey? Arch-tribal?
Yes, sort of. He refused to let it go. After his defeat and the death of his comrades, I begged him to let it go. We were friends since childhood, you see. I begged him to let it go and to stop, but he would not. When you were mentioning to me those demented creatures, I would have assumed that I was praying it would be a coincidence. Now that you've mentioned the name Myzarin.
And he also has a way to escape.
He always has those. Yes, well, we won't return to the same cave where they've been cleared out, at least. I advise you not to get involved any further, and I should heavily apologize for even involving in the first place. Still, thank you. Pulls out another bag. Please take this. If had I known that this was what you were dealing with, I would never have asked you to go down there. So he gives you another bag of gold.
Thank you. Just eating fruits.
Please feel free to eat. My butler will show you out. Need to.
Thank you.
It's very clear in his eyes. He's trying to hide, but it's too clear that he wants to cry. He kind of takes his leave. And now that he leaves, and you look around the room, now that you have a moment to look at the
Give him
room.
a hug.
No. Now that you look at the
Actually,
room,
I'm just.
you
I'm
find.
gonna ask one question. Really
Yes.
quick before you go.
Yes.
Yes, I'm very sorry, but do you know anyone from Casterning that could help us with any information about any curse?
Any clerics?
Looking for curses. There is Archmage Reginald. Here. He hands you a seal, which is his seal. Show this to him. It will at least get you through the door. I have no guarantees that he can help you, but it will get you through his guards. Just ask the guards to show it to him. And hold on. He quickly writes
Thank
a note.
you.
Give it with this note. I have signed it. He will listen to you as a favor for me. If he does not pan out, there is Head Priestess Elaine. She is in the church of she's in the Church of Servanis, the Blade Ward. Those are my only contacts. Elaine is much more accessible, being head priestess. Just mention my name and show her the same crest, and tell her that I fully endorsed you. Here, give her this. Gives you a letter for each of them and one crest to show. Show them that they'll
Thank
at least hear you out, but I unfortunately cannot guarantee that it will pan out.
This will be helpful. Thank you very much, Mr. Stone.
Of course. Please enjoy yourselves. Please eat. I prepared this for you since my butler told me that you had accomplished. Enjoy yourselves. Eat as much as you need. Finish it if you can. There are some containers if you would like to take it home. I cannot guarantee they'll last for longer than a day, but go ahead.
Actually, yeah, is there anything we can take home?
The man said it himself, finish everything.
Preserve.
You can take it home, but he did mention that he's not sure if it'll last longer than a day.
No, we need to preserve.
So, oh no, then there's no preservation. It just lasts for a day.
Yes, but maybe with not. I guess.
Oh, you're trying to find a way to preserve it.
Damn.
Did I get it right? You're trying to find a way to preserve it?
Yes, like me.
Make
Yeah.
roll intelligence, I guess.
Survival?
No, that's more for finding food, not preserving it. Make an intelligence
Are
roll.
we going? Are we going to convince
Okay,
the
I rolled a-
artificer to create refrigerators now?
Mm-hmm.
No.
There we. Yeah.
Holy
I mean,
shit, that
I rolled
could
a
be a
19.
money-making
Is the-
idea.
19.
It is.
Sorry, Godiva, 19.
Yeah.
She's lagging again.
Yes. Yeah. 19.
19. You know that people salt raw meat. So, and people salt meat in general. So,
Oh my god.
if you
this
get
is
some of the
so-
beef and the pork, you could conceivably salt it. It's gonna be incredibly salty, but it will and dry.
Salty jerky.
But it will last longer. You can turn some of the beef that he's laid on the spread into some form of jerky. It's not going to be nutritious, and
like that.
salt is kind of probably going to be bad for you in the long run. But
Yes.
immediately, you could
But-
probably salt it.
What time is it?
About 6:30ish in the evening.
We can go there tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Do we have some place to stay?
You can rent. You guys are filthy rich.
I'm staying outside.
I'm like,
What?
In the
I
forest?
Is it rich?
Mm. Oh wait, there are creatures creepy crawling up.
No, wait, wait, wait.
We're gonna have a camping.
You
We're
guys
gonna
can.
There's a magic road
Camp
that
outside.
zaps anything that
Yeah.
tries to kill us.
You can stay in the side
That's
of the
true.
road.
There's a magic road, including mosquitoes. So we can go to a
Mosquitoes
mosquito
don't count. If they don't
place.
do damage, it won't
free
kill them.
place.
They're doing
damage,
damage
like,
on
to
my
prevent malaria.
skin.
Also,
Okay, wait.
also,
Uh,
also, if a
knocks on your
mosquito,
skin,
if a mosquito bites you and a moonbeam strikes as the road
Zup.
suggests, the moonbeam's gonna hit
it
you.
also hits you.
Yes,
Okay, that's true. That's
You're
true.
dead.
That's true. That's true.
mosquitoes don't count.
So true.
But you have tents, or you can buy tents
Mhm.
if you guys prefer.
Do it the old-fashioned way. Body
Do we
bags.
have a lot of
Sorry,
money?
roll bags.
Let's have a weird
Sleepover.
episode splurge wherein we just go to a weird let's have a sleepover episode.
You can stay out if you want.
Campfire.
Sure, you can camp. You have sleeping bags. All of you have sleeping bags as part of your packs. But it's up to you if you want to
Okay,
buy a
cool.
tent that comes with it or not.
I'm just staying. I'm
Yep.
small. I'm staying in the park.
You know what?
You can.
I'm gonna make a campfire, right? You bust out a guitar. I call this the campfire song.
No. Copyrights.
I'll accompany him with my harmonica.
Make a performance
the
check.
song, boys.
While I ask you
Proficiency.
again, do you
I have
want
plus
to
2. That is
buy a
5.
tent?
Okay.
7.
How much is it?
7. I got 7.
Performance. So bad. I got a dirty 20.
Rolf is offbeat. Just ding, 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 ding. I think 2 strings are like out of tune. So my question is, do you buy a tent or do you just kind of use your sleeping bags?
I'll use
You're in
use
the
my
cart.
sleeping bag. Yeah, in the park.
The rest of you?
Sleeping bags is fine for me. I mean, I'm used to camping out. Literally staying
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah, I could also, sleep in a cart.
The cart's actually
I
pretty
used,
big.
I used to live in a box, so
Yeah. You can sleep.
Really
You and
much
Halvey
This
can
is
have
a
your sleeping bags
luxury.
in the cart. So, okay.
this is a level up.
You guys have the campfire. You're gathered around. You have a total of
Oh my
845
God, we
gold.
gathered around the campfire.
Yeah.
You have a total of 845 gold, 215 silver, and 900 copper, and 2 potions of healing. We got it here. Let's divide it off stream. But let's end this session tonight with you guys around the campfire with a cart and a lot of gold.
And
And
I was
shitty
gonna
music.
say it's I was
And
gonna
bad
gonna
music.
stop one of us from playing bad music.
You are
Try to
playing bad
track an
music.
owl bear.
You're the one playing bad music.
I'm gonna make an anti-owl bear circle just in case.
Rolf draws a large
Yeah.
circle around the perimeter of the camp
Chalk.
with chalk. He's got charcoal. He draws this large circle around the perimeter. There, owl bears are not crossing.
Like the one you used for cockroaches.
Guys, you
You
giant
can see
owl
the
bear
bears
circle.
And that-
actually avoiding it.
And that is where we end the night, where a bunch of owl bears look at the circle and just, nope.
It's effective.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for watching. Sorry for all the technical difficulties, and Philippine internet is bullshit. Well, if anyone
Yes,
can
it
show Mr. Globe and
is.
PLDT, fuck all of you. Good night.
Thanks.
Oh my God, I've been talking to